if we have a cold one, but if you dip a little bit of water in there, that might balance it. Let me see if we have a cold one. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, my nose. I'm gonna go insane with my nose.
This cold water might balance it out.
I'm gonna go insane.
Get my turn down a little bit.
Good evening.
Hello.
Oh, Brooke, what's up? We went on our swimming expeditions. But rebrief. First what? Sapphire, what's up, girl? Hello, Scorpio. Dude, and I was worried some of you weren't going to be able to make it because it was late. I'm glad to see you are here. My allergies are going crazy, so bear with my nose and my funny sounding voice.
She's a little stuffy.
I'm stuffy. Ugh. The allergens. I thought I was the first person in. Oh, shit. You might have been. You totally could have been.
Can we turn that out a little bit?
What do you want me to do?
Maybe turn that outward just a little bit.
Outward? Like, I don't know what that
towards
means.
Me, I guess just a little
Towards
bit.
you?
Yeah, just a little bit. That's
I
just kept feeling like I had to, like, cram into the...
Come into the corner.
Yeah.
Nicole, what's up, girlfriend? Alright, guys, so at 10K, we're going to do, like, a relationship collective. See what's going on with your love life. Otherwise, the list is open. Pinned at the top of the page is readings and prices and all that good shit. Otherwise, comment your name for a free card. And subscribers, you get yes or no questions. You're sad today. Oh, no, Nicole. Why? I was like, what was that?
My coffee must be done.
Like, alright, God, it's making noises. Hey! Let's get this likes. Hell yeah, girlfriend. Because of the move and breakup. Oh, I feel you. Well, Joey, reach out and reconcile.
Let's see.
This coffee is so hot. You sound sick. I know.
Yes, I think he will.
I'm not.
It might not be as soon as you want, but he will.
Because I'm like, my nose is super stuffy. We went swimming today, and my allergies are now what they are. But, no, I'm not sick. I'm fine. I just sound horrible. Who are you pulling for? Genevieve? Should we do Genevieve? Let's do it. Genevieve, what do you need to hear? Perception. Funny, I feel like lately the universe has been really putting you in a lot of situations that have been challenging the way that you see the world. Whether this is like obstacles or interesting new ideas. Either way, I just really feel like the universe has been putting you constantly in these situations where they're showing you kind of a new life, a new light. It's up to you to kind of forgive and forget the past and move forward with your life once and for all.
All right. And then what I got was the growth rune. Sorry, I was on my
No, it's okay.
responses.
I need to.
And I think in that is kind of just that. That's the growth rune. So you're going to be seeing a time where you're going to learn something. You're going to come out better for it, but it's going to, might be a little painful, might be a little hard to do, but you'll get through it, and I think you're going to become something better for it. It'll grow from it. It was tons of fun. Alright, let me see who's on here after Jenny.
It's sort of driving me nuts.
So we did Jenny, now we gotta do Animal Lover. That's Stephanie, right?
Stephanie. I had to blow my nose. I'm sorry, guys. Stephanie. Honesty. There's something you need to be honest with yourself about. I feel like for the most part you're accepting something in your life right now that you're not really thrilled about, but you're dealing with it, and they're just saying you got to be honest with yourself and the people around you on this situation.
I have Warrior in reverse. It's kind of saying the same thing. You're not really fighting the battles you need to be fighting right now. I think you're kind of sitting out in certain aspects, or maybe you're not doing things the way you should be doing it, and you're just trying to avoid problems, I think it's probably time to stop ducking them and start facing them.
Stop. If you ain't tapping, you slacking. Dude, I love that. I'm
Facts.
dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, that was facts. I love that. Okay, Whitney. 100% she goes, Whitney, I just shuffled. Same card. Same card. I feel like we're learning how to me, yours feels more like you're learning how to be real with yourself. You're learning how to, like, put yourself first as a priority. And I feel like you're trying to be more honest with yourself and the people around you because of this. Just feels very, like, that's what you're trying to do, boo. I know she loves it in here now. Oh, this coffee is so hot and I want to drink it so bad right now, you guys. I don't want to drink it.
So what I pulled was the defense rune, and I was kind of trying to see why.
I think that's why they can't hear you. It's because you're like...
Oh, I talked down.
Yeah.
So I pulled the defense rune, and I think kind of what it's coming from is... It says if there appears to be an obstacle in your path, don't see it as a delay, like it could be beneficial. Something could be stopping you from bumping into something you shouldn't.
She goes, yeah, I just legit blocked my best friend.
Oh.
So she's being honest and cutting out the bullshit.
But yeah, I think that defense is perfect then, and that's probably really what it's reflecting to, is everything you're doing right now is in defense of what you need to kind of keep sacred, and that's probably just like, you know, your inner being.
St. Finnegan. Welcome in. I'm so glad you're here, dude. I don't drink any coffee. What did I say? The only caffeine I have is just like a Coke a couple times a week. Oh shit, no. It's so bad. It's like next levels of caffeine. Sarfar.
So
Ugh. My nose. Oh, I feel like you're worried about the people around you and like, what's the word I'm looking for? The like stability of it. And they're saying like everybody around you that you've chosen to put in your life is very loyal to you. And I feel like they're just saying that because they want you to know how stable you are.
I think so. I have the movement stone in reverse, so you're definitely standing still based on something when they want you to kind of get cruising on an aspect. I'm not sure what, though.
You're having a hard time trusting that the people around you are going to work with you on something.
There it is.
And they want you to know it's safe. It's safe to proceed. Oh my god. I still love that says, if you ain't tapping, you slacking. Oh. 10K likes, guys. We're going to do a relationship read. A little relationship read. The list is open if you want to get on it. That's not a subscriber.
Oh, okay. Well, I know the answer.
Susan. Invisibility. You gotta look for those little aura badges if they're asking questions.
That's fair. I mean, like, if you want the answer, then you subscribe.
Yes or no's, yeah, are for subscribers. Free cards are for everybody. Comment your name. Alright, Susie. I've got invisibility. I feel like... It's just funny because I feel like you might be trying to be more invisible, but the universe is asking you to not be so much, to be more seen, to be more upfront, to be more hidden. But sometimes you might feel invisible. And they're saying, what can you do to change that? What can you do to make yourself feel less like slipping into the background and more for front runner? You know, more front runner energy. What can you do? Dude, I cannot handle my stuffy nose right now. Ugh. I'm so irritated about my nose.
So I think the one I have here is Fehu, but it's in reverse. So that's kind of like possession. So it's saying that you're going to be going through something. You might have like a, not necessarily like a personal loss, but like maybe like you might be feeling at a loss or something. And it's all just meant to teach you right now. This is time to just step back from feeling like it's all crumbling and just try to figure out why. And then in there, you're going to find your clarity, and that's going to be what kind of pushes you out of here.
And the why is probably because you stepped off to the background. You weren't being present, like bringing that big energy to the forefront.
I couldn't tell you, I don't know the backstory.
Was it a female that put a spell on me in the past?
Ooh. Wait, don't answer.
Okay.
No, weird question.
Scorpio. Dude, See, this is the card of the night, perception. It's all about the way you see it. If you see it like a piece of crap, it'll look like a piece of crap. If you see it like a solid chunk of gold, it'll be like a solid chunk of gold. I feel like we just need to really be careful about how we're looking at things right now, how we feel about things right now. Jesus Christ, I don't think... Did we pull a card for Star Close? I don't know, I might not have. Star Close, I've got trust. They're asking you to have faith in the universe right now. Oh yeah, they did. I remember it.
No, Sarfar, I think we just said hi and then we accidentally skipped on.
I thought Sarfar was about loyalty. That was her
Oh
card.
yeah, no, that was right, because I was saying that she's letting something hold her back. She was moving in reverse. I remember, yep.
Sarfar, it was about loyalty. You're supposed to take action on something, but you feel like you can't trust the people around you, but they're saying the people around you are loyal. And it's time to start taking movement action.
Yep.
Scorpio, though, I got trust for you. I feel like the universe is like trying to line up some shit for you, but it's kind of like in movement, and right now the universe is asking you to trust. I need to blow my fucking nose again. I don't know what I can do about it. I know I definitely cannot sit here like sniffing all my snot up on mine. That doesn't feel so cool.
The one I got for you is partnership. So I think once you kind of let go of whatever doubts you have or whatever thing that's kind of really making you reconsider your thought process, I think once you kind of like let go of all that, that's when you're going to really feel like locked in with what you're trying to do here. Whether or not it's a person with partnership, a business, a job, whatever. I think you're not going to really lock in until you kind of get past whatever issues you might have with that trust.
Dude, I'm so mad at my nose. Okay, we'll see how many more times I have to do that.
It's bad
I'm
nose.
sorry. Was it a female that put a spell on me in the past?
We already did. Oh, there it is now. No, it wasn't. It was a dude. Very solid nose. It was either a dude or an alien, but it wasn't a female.
You're welcome, Sarfar. Oh my goodness. Christina, I've got faith. You need to believe in yourself. Trust that you're aligned. You're attracting what it is that you want in your world. I feel like sometimes you get caught up on the expectations. They're like, oh my God, it has to go this way in order for it to succeed. And they're saying that's just not the truth. You have to trust in yourself that you're able to keep, navigate and be capable to get what you want and where you want in your life.
I have movement right side up
Boom.
this time, so that's just about it. Pretty self-explanatory. It's time to move on with whatever you're doing, because once you start moving, then you're gonna get there.
Keep on and keep it on.
If you're not first, you're last.
If you're not first, you're last.
I watched that movie for no reason the other day.
Knuckle. This is
Still
a
good.
good one.
Still good.
Dude, I see the moth. Moths for me are always transformation, but it also says safety. I feel like through this transformation, these shifts, these changes that you're encountering right now, you are very safe. You're very protected. Everything's kind of assured. It's going in the energy that it needs to. That's for Nakore. My nose is already stuffed up again.
And then I have Feku in upright, though, so that means that abundance is coming your way. There's going to be a lot of things really flying at you all at once. Get ready to catch it.
Because you are so protected. Oh my God, what the hell?
Yeah, I bet, that protection is probably really going to bring abundance. There's not going to be a lot of stuff that can hold you back. And you're just going to keep gaining and gaining and gaining.
Danielle. Dude, I took allergy pills, and although I took a nap, and I just woke up at 8:30, so I took the allergy pill maybe at I don't know, not quickly enough, and so hopefully it'll kick in, but I'm super annoyed with it right now. Danielle, energy. I'm just annoyed because I feel like I sound weird. Anyways, energy, more passion, more energy. I feel like, remember that story? I don't know if you've been around while I've been talking about we're all kind of crazy excited dogs right now, but we're on leashes and we're trying to go and our owners are pulling us back and we're like, oh my God, let us go. I feel like you're finally kind of coming off that leash. You're feeling re-energized. I feel like a lot is kind of changing and going on. It's going to be amazing. Starfire. I'm gonna see, since you asked really quick, if you need that reading.
I do have the other one.
Yeah.
I have Harvest, which is one of my favorite ones. It's everything you're working on is going to come to place. You just you don't need to force it. You just got to sit back and wait. Let the fruits of your labor will eventually show.
Starfire, general, yes. And the relationship jazz, yes. Relationship and relationship jazz, no. Week ahead, no. Past life, no. Gypsy witch, no. Spiritual journey, no. The alignment, no. Holy crap. Chakras, no. Extended jazz, no. And the new relationship, yes. So the new relationship, extended jazz, or general. Or I'm sorry, why did I say extended jazz? New relationship, regular jazz, or general. Okay, anyways. There we go. There we go. The new relationship is the strongest. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, guys. We're going to do a relationship collective. What do we need to hear in regards to the collective's love life? What are you asking? Oh, shit, I did. I think we're a little tired and a little burnt out when it comes to love. Not that you don't want it. I just feel like it's been a journey, you know? But I do feel like you find yourself on point, on task. You're where you belong when it comes to your love life right now. You're a little tired, you're a little exhausted, but you're definitely where you belong. No. I feel like you're on this journey to like letting go of the overthinking, and we're starting to try to free ourselves from any kind of restrictions that are keeping us like clogged up when it comes to our, you know, our love life. I feel like because we were so powerful in our past and it went down the way it did, I feel like we really worry, you know, about our stability and our strength in relationships. It's so funny, in the middle of your reading for this collective love, I've got the devil. The devil. The devil.
She's the devil.
Ugh. I also have the King and Queen of Cups. There are obstacles, but we're facing them. That's the reality of it. I feel like our perception is changing. We're starting to embrace some of these changes that we want in our love life. We want things to change. We want things to be different. We want things to work out the way we want them to. And I feel like this is why we're getting real and we're facing these obstacles. Whether you're in a relationship and you're facing like your personal struggles, you know, and you're overcoming them, or you're single, overcoming struggles to find your person. It doesn't really matter. Either way, you're embracing what needs to be addressed and you're allowing the changes to occur. I feel like this is putting you in a much more abundant and stable position when it comes to your love life. Like emotionally, you feel more appreciated, more valued, because your standards are higher. You're no longer settling or like, you know, placating people even if you're not happy. You know, you're being true to you, and therefore the relationship feels more fulfilling, real. You know, your love feels more substantial. Your future. I do feel like we've had moments or bouts of like lacking control over our feelings, you know, just letting it get the better of us. But we've really learned deep emotional lessons here, and that we honestly were letting a lot of other people interfere with our love life. Whether that be past trauma, like those exes that we just are like, you know, they ruined me, that kind of shit. Or whether you're listening to bad advice, whether you got infidelity, it doesn't really matter. But I feel like you're done letting those exterior energies control you. I feel like this is putting you in a position of victory in your love life. I feel like there's definitely potential here for divine union with the King and Queens coming. I am so hard. Okay, with the King and Queen coming up, feels like divine union. I am, take it as it resonates, showing the masculine in reverse and the feminine upright. So there might be some struggles, but like I said, you're facing everything, and it's nothing you're not going to overcome. Okay, I'm going to let him talk about my nose for the 18th time.
Well, what I have for you, Sarah, are good ones.
This is not for Sarah.
This is the collective. Sorry, not for Sarah. Sorry, I don't remember that. I did remember that. I just remember we have Sarah next. So, what we have here, this is growth, disruption, standstill, and then partnership. So I think kind of what it's telling us is as we're growing, as things are going on, as the relationship goes on, we're going to kind of see certain disruptions. We're going to see problems come across that might seem like huge mountains, but they're really just molehills. After that, we have a standstill. I think that's where you kind of take the time to realize your mountains are just molehills. And you don't have much to come over. And I think once you develop that clarity and you kind of overcome some of those smaller problems, that's when your partnership's really going to come together and kind of feel solid.
Yes, Iris, I will be on in the morning. You know, it's funny because I just feel like you're really lined up to have what it is that you want in love. I feel like that's what this feels like. You know, you're being real. You're taking the good with the bad, and you're being real. Ooh, energy, forgiveness, release, and calmness. I feel like this is literally your advice is to, like, embrace what you're feeling. Like, if this feels like a good connection, you have to lean into this good connection. You have to find forgiveness for yourself, especially. I feel like, yeah, we blame these people for, you know, being crazy in our past or whatever. But, like, really at the end of the day, you're the one that made the choices that led you there. You're the one that put yourself in front of that person. Really, you probably blame yourself far more than you realize. And you need to release that. You need to forgive that. And you need to embrace the fact that, like, you're lining up for what it is that you want. That more calm, you know, patient, supportive, stable relationship. It's beautiful. Mucho. You should do something like pull a rune for, like, warnings for love right now.
Love warnings right now.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's kind of the one I figured. Let's see. It says constraint. So I think one warning is to kind of make sure you're minding how your reactions to a lot of things or how you're feeling about things. Make sure that you're not allowing yourself to kind of spin out. But let's see. The necessity of learning to deal with severe constraint is the lesson of Nothingness. This rune represents the obstacles we create for ourselves as well as those we encounter in the world around us. Both can be equally difficult to handle. So this one here is basically you're saying, like, you know, make sure no matter what you're doing, make sure no matter what they're doing that's bothering you, like, check your own shadow. See where you're standing. See where your darkness level is, per se. And see if maybe you're not contributing to the issue.
Yeah.
Or causing it. Not to be too drastic, but I think it could go one way or another. You know, you might be triggering somebody else, or they could be triggering you, and either way, someone's got to figure out how to get over their triggers if you guys are going to get over this at all, per se.
Excuse me.
I like love warnings. That's a good one for the runes. Let me give the bad news.
Oh, I got bad news too. I was going to say the warnings that I'm picking up on is we're a little too negative. We're convinced that we're not safe or stable, therefore we will not feel safe or stable. And we avoid the issues because they make us uncomfortable. But I really want to encourage you right now to be 100% honest with yourself. Do you feel safe? Do you feel secure? And if you don't, why are we investing time here? I feel like there's a lot of opportunity for you to have exactly what you want in your love life, but you have to be strong enough to ask for it, to demand it, you know? My therapist told me today I used too many you statements. What does that mean?
She points the finger too much.
Oh, shit.
You do this, not I did this.
Yes.
I did that. And that's funny, we've actually came to that bridge before.
I'm like, don't stop talking when I'm blowing my nose. Gross.
We've actually come to that bridge in the past before where it's like, holy cow, like, we're both just talking about what each other are doing and not what we're doing.
Have we?
At some aspect or another, I think, each of us.
No, we've never had that conversation.
No, not like a full conversation, but I think I've heard, like, you especially have said it probably at least more than once. You're like, I'm saying a lot of you right now, and I should be talking about me or talking about what I'm, like, what's wrong with me.
I tell you that I'm going to focus on me.
I guess maybe that's what I mean. Maybe
I was like, whenever we fight, I'm always like, I don't care what you did. I was like, I'm just gonna focus on what I did, because he'll be like,
that's probably what I mean.
He'll be like, no, it's not all your fault, and I'm like, I don't really care, like, if it's all my fault or not. Like, I can notice that this is holding me back, that this is holding us back, you know. And so, no, like, I should express how I feel, not what he did to make me feel. Yes, yeah, that's what I literally talk about that all the time. With Shiloh, with you guys, about how, like, we have to stop being like, you did this to me. Instead, we have to be like, when this happened, I felt this way because of it, you know? Like, we have to be a little more real with ourselves. Did we get a reading? I think we did, and I'm not paying attention. Sarkar, what are we doing? We're doing the new love reading? I'm so sorry, babe. Sarah. Bobo, the love boat. Baby love boat.
That does make sense. I do understand that as a you statement. I did kind of draw a line there, but I thought that's what it meant. You say you too much.
It is.
Yeah.
It's more pointing the finger rather than taking accountability for what you're doing, or talking about, like she was saying, your feelings rather. I feel, this is like an obnoxious thing my mom and my grandpa were both big about. I feel statements, people. I feel.
That's rough though. People use I feel too much.
Sarfar, where are you? Well, they're allowed to, because everybody has lots of feelings. I'm so sorry that you have a hard time feeling okay with other people's feelings.
Sometimes it's just not time to feel, it's time to think. There's zombies back
You
there.
don't have to feel. You just have to understand they do.
That's fair.
Boom.
Where did you go?
Aw, that was nice.
I should have woke her up sooner.
Okay, I have no idea where Sarfar went.
Sarfar, are you hiding?
Are you posting your new times? I saw the menu. Yes. New times will be up on Monday. The only reason I can tell you them right now. The only reason I'm waiting till Monday is because we're actually going to work this Sunday because we have no children this weekend, so it's a little weird. But Monday, we're going to go to our new schedule.
Sarfar, she made it.
Sarfar! Yay! Okay, so basically it's 9 a.m., 9 p.m. now, and we're going to have Sundays off, Monday evenings off, and Friday evenings off for the most part. But that doesn't start until Monday. Confirmation. But yes. Alright guys, this is a Love Boat relationship reading, if you are curious. That's what we're doing for Sarfar and Noah. What do we need to hear in and around these two crazy kids? What's going on?
I think with the rules, the best thing I can do is like a general love reading, sort of to boost it.
Yeah.
I'm not reading that in depth yet, but we're getting there.
This, you can do the same thing with runes. Basically what you do is, like, I designate space and meaning. So, like, these three cards are, like, how she sees the relationship, how he sees the relationship. So when you're pulling runes, you could pull for the exact same categories. Runes are just like this. You just designate a spot and a specific meaning, so when you put that rune in that spot, you know that is associated with that.
Like I did with the week ahead one.
Yeah, like one for each day. Exactly.
Makes sense.
But, like, you can just cater it to however you want. Like, whatever you want, you know? Oh, I feel like we're hiding a lot lately. We've been hiding a lot. And it's creating a lot of difficulty in our life. I do see you coming up in the upright, though, on his intentions. Like, he intends for you to be it, boo. But I do see a lot of, like I said, like, we're not trusting or believing entirely. We're not feeling exactly safe in the relationship 24/7. We're working through some stuff, you know? Oh, God, okay. We got all the cards pulled. So how you see the relationship as of right now. Hey, Brittany. I feel like we're internally conflicted, and this is, like, not what we wanted. This is not how we wanted it to go. But I feel like they're putting you in a good position to kind of, like, fight off the negativity and to have what you want, but I feel like we don't want to engage in the conflict, so we're kind of pushed or held back, or we feel held back in the relationship right now. And they're saying your advice right now is that you are incredibly stable, and they're asking you to grow, expand. You know, they're asking you next steps. The reason you don't feel like you're getting what you want is because you're holding your tongue and you're not asking for what it is that you want. His timing right now is he feels a little imbalanced, but overall celebratory. Like, he's going through a lot of shifts, but overall, when it comes to you right now in the relationship, he feels like you're it. You're what he wants. You're the victory and success that he's always wanted, to be honest. His advice is he needs to accept that he has you and be more confident about it. your intentions, I don't know anymore. You feel like you don't have what it is that you want. You feel isolated from him, and you know you're healing and working on yourself, but it's honestly really painful. Like feeling so separated and feeling like you don't have what it is that you want. So your intentions long term are kind of interesting. Your intentions are like, I don't know if I want this, to be honest with you. Your advice right now is that you have to understand that you're safe, and the only reason you don't want this long term is because you're worried that he's gonna hurt you, and so they're saying you gotta cast away that negativity. Because I feel like at the end of the day you need to decide, is this something you want or not? Is this a pain or a chance or a risk you're willing to take or not? His intentions is like, he's always loved you, he always will love you, he's always wanted to have a life with you, he's always wanted that and always will want that. He sees you as his divine feminine. He sees you as this deep emotional stability that he really can't get anywhere else. His advice is this is a huge transformation, and he needs to have faith that it's working out, because I do feel like he's worried about losing you. Short-term outcome. You need to come out of your ivory tower and get your hands dirty. Your advice is to trust and overcome your fear once and for all. Your long-term outcome is not being honest with one another. And I don't feel like this is him with you. I think this is you with him. I feel like you're just not being real. You know, you're in this more like I will sacrifice myself for you kind of energy. And that's creating a lot of resentment within you. I feel like you need to trust that you're being very divinely led to this place. And you need to be honest about how you're feeling and what it is that you want. Otherwise, you're just going to come up short every time. What do you have? Oh my god, my nose.
Well, the first thing I have is defense. So I definitely think you're kind of like, you're guarding something, but with that, we're kind of like holding back the growth. And that's my second rune, is the growth, but it's in reverse. And I think that's going to lead to a lot of weird kind of uncertain timing. I think there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to feel like it's up in the air, and it's going to all feel kind of crazy, but it's really not, because at the very end, like, there's an opening. Like, I think you're going to start seeing and receiving a lot more of the information that you're looking for. You're going to start feeling a lot of the ways that you wanted to feel again. I think it's just going to be a little bit of it's a learning period.
Yep.
It's like kayaking into a bunch of sticks and having spiders rain upon you.
Oh my god. We had an adventure. We had an adventure today, you guys. I kept taking him extreme kayaking. He was not having it.
I was fine.
You were not, please. He was like, ow, ow. And he was like, oh my god, this is teaching us a lesson. I was like, what the fuck? I was literally dead. I was so dead. I was like, he did not just say that. Starfire, do you have any questions?
Into a tree.
I did.
Very fast.
I was fine.
Yeah, because she turned it, and then I'm at the back of the kayak, so as soon as she turned it, I'm just the guy in the trees.
Did you tell him about, I drifted?
She did drift.
I drifted in the kayak.
I drifted a whole kayak.
And he was like, what the hell? I was like, yeah.
She's like, we're turning. I was like, we're drifting.
Drifting.
Like, we are sideways.
I was like, that turned though, didn't it? It turned. We got to the direction we were going, didn't we?
It was fun, though. I can't even lie.
It's pretty cool. It was like
Spider friends.
Spider friends. Spider friends. I feel like you're the real funny thing, Sarah, is I feel like this reading is like it was good. I feel like the overall energy was just saying like, no more settling, no more fear. You gotta fight for what you want in your life because you deserve this.
Yep. I think if you don't let go of certain shit, if you don't let go of certain habits, it's gonna be a lot of the same old, same old. So I think once you step out of those old habits and old ways, you'll see like everything new because you're doing it new.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be coming at it from a new place.
Dude, I cannot with my nose right now.
It's next level. Well, for some reason, Hazel's right here.
I wanna cry. You guys, I took allergy pills and it still hates me.
Sarah, will you get out of the funk? I mean, I can flip the coin, but I mean, everyone gets out of their funks eventually. It says yes.
I was like, you want a cleansing, like a centering candle? We can cleanse your energy, get rid of some of that negative energy.
Yep. I think a lot of people get out of their funks. When and how is up to them.
because everything is in retrograde right now, Sarah.
And you gotta get mad enough to make a change, though.
Oh, that's fair.
You have to be sick of it enough. It's kind of like even an addict. Like, they have to be done. They have to be pissed off enough to, like, want to stop in order to, like, finally make that decision. And it's just like that in all other aspects of growth. Like, you have to be sick of dealing with the same shit over and over again enough to finally get pissed off enough to say, like, this is it. I'm done here. I need to change something in order to stop this bullshit.
Like that song. Amen.
Yeah.
What's that song?
Take me.
Oh, why does that keep coming
We
up?
need that on a soundboard. You're right. We need a
I was
little
like,
sound
what?
pad
It
here.
literally keeps coming into my head every 5 seconds. It's wild. It's wild.
But the cool thing about a funk, Sarah, is once you get out of it and once you start getting out of it, you feel that and you enjoy it. And it's all kind of part of the fun ride. Like, it's like a roller coaster. Like, part of the fun is going up the hill before the drop.
No.
Yes.
No.
And you're not having fun.
Most of the fun is the drop.
Well, but it's the anxiety, the build-up before. You're watching the ground get farther away from you. The cart's creaking. The chains look all sketchy and shit. You think you're going to die, because we all saw that Final Destination movie, too.
I never love it, but I can appreciate it. I don't love that feeling, that anxiety. Ugh.
I love it.
But that's also probably what pushes me through it, is I don't want to sit here very long.
Well, that's a good way to, like, a lot of people can learn to master their anxiety, too. Like, on a roller coaster.
Facts.
Just be like, do me a favor, don't put me down any of the hills. Just take me up them. And then slowly back me down them over and over again.
So far, I was going to ask if it was going to be a long journey for you, dude, and I just picked up my deck and I saw a strength card. I feel like, nah. I feel like you're going to get over this very soon. I feel like this is to build your strength, 100%. Yeah. Sorry, I just felt like I saw that.
No, and that makes me want to highlight it, too, though. It's like, you know, we've kind of said this before. Like, Sarah, I remember you a year ago. I remember what you were like a year ago. This is a totally different you dealing with a lot of the same types of problems. It's going to be so easy this time around.
Toxic Villain, thanks for the follow.
Cool name.
Super cool. Yeah, she's badass.
Toxic. Don't start asking about milk, though. Somebody made that weird.
Oh, Nicole for the fruit. Shit, I'm sorry. I didn't see. Let me get your fruit. Let me blow my nose for the 87th time. I'll be right back.
That's a mini.
Jesus Christ.
Let's throw rocks at your fruit.
It's horrible because when I blow my nose, like, literally my ears are, like, plugging sounding. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I know exactly.
I don't want this, you guys. Take it back. I don't want it. I don't want it.
You want me to talk about these runes I'm throwing at her?
Yes.
With the cards? Alright, Sleazy. We have partnership and we have harvest. So those are two awesome things. Something's coming together for you. You're definitely going to, like, something's going to line up. Two things are going to come together and it's going to be prosperous. And it's going to create a new harvest, I think. I think not only is it going to be beneficial right now, this is going to be something that's going to affect the long term. Like, this is going to be something that's going to grow even bigger.
What the fuck, Nicole?
What'd you do, Sleazy?
I feel like you might feel a little confused right now, but it's because you're turning a blind eye to something. What are you ignoring? I feel like you're coming out of the thick of it, but you still feel like you're in the thick of it. But they're saying you're, like, turning a blind eye to a situation, which is creating more confirmation, more turbulence, more obstacle. And you're not speaking your truth. You're holding back emotionally. They're saying luck is on your side. You're primed and ready. It's time to take that mask down. It's time to do exactly what you need to do. Say what you need to say. And be confident in your decisions with that star coming out. I feel like this is wish fulfillment coming together for you. You asked for a way of life, something to happen, something to change, and it's happening. And they're saying, like, dude, why you upset, bro? You're getting exactly what you want. And I know, you're like, it doesn't feel like what I want, but it is. It really is. It just feels kind of weirdly shitty at the moment. I feel bad you're having such a hard time. Oh, Nicole. I'm not having a hard time. I just feel, like, annoyed. Like, I'm really annoyed that I sound funny and that my nose is puggied. I literally have had allergies so bad all my whole life. And, like, I've never acclimated. It's the most annoying thing to me in my world.
Felt like I needed to check on this partnership card again, or rune again.
Yeah.
And it might not be like a business aspect of stuff. It might even be kind of more drawn to like source. Like, are you in touch with your beliefs? Like, whatever your higher power is, like, when's the last time you've checked in?
Oh, shit.
I think that might be the partnership. And I think that might be what leads to the harvest, is like getting back in tune. Like, I believe in being part of like the universe per se.
Yeah.
So like, I try to be in tune with that. If I'm doing something where I'm kind of being a dickhead to someone for no reason, I feel like that bunks the universe out of tune. So I like to try to balance the scales pretty much constantly. Almost to a fault, I would say. I try to balance the scales.
Yeah.
But in a sense, get in touch with that though. Like, get in touch with whatever it is, in a sense, you feel like you answer to, because I feel like maybe that disconnect could be what's causing.
Yeah.
Keep
Iris.
bumping into your purse. Sorry, I had to move the chair.
Oh, bump it.
Oh,
Bump
Haskell's
it,
right
baby.
there.
Bump it. I
This
know.
is on top of me.
Can you see our dog down here? This white thing? This is not a carpet.
Well,
This is
for
our
sure I
dog.
saw him. He made sure to say hi to everybody.
Oh, did
before
he?
laid down. Yeah, he
Did
definitely
he?
stuck his head in front.
We all got it. We all just have to stay positive. Yes, ma'am.
That's
Yes, ma'am.
90% of the story. Like, I hate to say it, but when it comes down to it, just positive outlook, create stronger manifestations. I mean, things just kind of all work out as long as you, like, know they can.
Iris, I like to see this newfound confidence that's rushing over you. What is this? Okay. I feel like you've planted some seeds of intention. I feel like things are really starting to like flow in the direction that you want to see them go. You're serious about building your future with the people around you. I feel like a lot of the past negative experiences that you've had, you're moving on and beyond from. I feel like this is like very healing energy, very like divinely led. Like you feel like they're very intentful, purposeful on your movements. I feel like you took the blindfold off and saw life for what it is, and you're like acting in a much more loving, compassionate kind of way moving forward. I love your content. I'm in the hospital with a terminal disease. Oh my gosh, Gannon, I'm so sorry to hear that. Sending you a bunch of good vibes. I have a... I was going to do something that was horrible and I just stopped talking instead. Yep. I have a very poor filter, so you'll catch me mid-sentence sometimes. Anyway, I'm going to go through this toilet paper roll before live is over.
I have growth, and then I have the portal in reverse. And the portal in reverse generally means it wants you to think about something. It doesn't want you to just like go rushing in anything at the moment. It wants you to like stop and think. Make sure like you're tempering your impulses. Make sure like you're really kind of being tactful in your moves. Because I think that's what's going to bring the growth. Like your growth is definitely in out the upright, so that's nice. It's a good sign like whatever this is going to benefit you in the long run. And then we have the Odin Stone after that. So I think it's going to be kind of open-ended after that. I think where you go after that is up to you.
Brittany, yeah. We'll see what you need. I see your intentions. Oh my god, because I'm being compulsive right now. Dad, honestly, I'm like, what are you doing? But the fact that you're sitting here thinking about her, trying to hold back, like all that, I feel like that's like when you know, like, oh, okay, we're making better choices and heading in the right direction.
I think you'll get through it though.
For sure. Alright, Brittany. General, yes. Relationship, no. Personal jazz, yes. Relationship jazz, yes. The week ahead, no. The past life, yes. Gypsy witch, no. Spiritual journey, no. The alignment reading, yes. The chakra reading, no. Extended jazz, yes. And the new love boat, yes. Love boat reading is the strongest. And the second strongest is the alignment reading. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. There you go. Britt. True, sorry. He was messing with me on my phone. I have it recorded. Oh, that mother trucker. I was telling you, Sarah, too, if you wanted, we could do an energy candle, like, cleansing your energy, kind of realigning you so you feel a little better. Can I do both? You certainly can do both, ma'am. We can alignment it up and love boat it up. So the alignment actually talks about past, present, future, and blessings. And then the love boat one talks about how you see the relationship, how their intentions, like what they want in the end.
The love boat one I remember because I kind of watched you start that one.
Okay. 80 for both of them, baby. Yeah, I would love to do that. Yes, ma'am. I have got you. I have got you. Do. Hi, Priscilla in the house. Girlfriend, welcome in. Priscilla in the house. You're welcome, Safar. You're welcome, boo. Amen. All right, get in. Brittany, I got you for your 2 reads. And who do you want to do the love boat reading with, baby? Oh, I can breathe. I can breathe. I swear to God.
Interesting. It's all in the same
Joshua.
section.
What'd you say, babe?
So it's all in the same section of the book, which is interesting.
That is interesting. I'm excited for our reading on Monday. I booked Hell Yes, Girlfriend. Alright, so let me get your candle here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Dude, weirdly, standing up makes my nose feel better. How fucking weird is that shit?
Let's go to bed. Go to bed.
I thought you were talking to me. I
Outside.
was like, what?
No, you're fine. Go ahead. I know. I smell them too. Are you gonna be stubborn?
Smell what?
I'm just kidding. I don't mean that. He's just freaking out because he probably smells the dog outside.
Oh, I was like, what do you smell? Ew.
Sounds gross.
Like, I can't smell anything, so I was like really scared. I was like, oh no, what happened? I can smell everything normally. So I was really scared, you guys. Perfect. Okay, Sarfar. Your candle is up and operational. You should start to feel better in no time. Take a deep breath too, kind of like center your energy right now. I feel like it'll help you. It'll make you feel better. Better. Allergies and sinuses have been weird. They're facts. Like, my nose hasn't really bugged me in a while, so I think that's why I'm so annoyed tonight. But yeah, allergies have been super weird this summer. Rough ones. They've been rough. Even people that aren't normally that affected by allergies, I feel like have been having a hard allergy time. Alright, Britt, we're going to do this alignment read. Where did you come from? Where are you going? What do you need to hear right now? Where is she? Oh, that looks good. Brett, are you having problems with your relationship? If you are, I feel like those problems are temporary. Whoa, that was weird. Clear sight was what just fell out of my card. So I feel like whatever the problems are, you're going to see clearly to be able to navigate through them, and everything's going to be good in the hood. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. My, like, pile of tissues over here. I'm sorry. I probably sound so disgusting right now with my nose. I apologize, guys. That's ridiculous. Okay, so recently you're coming out of an energy where you've been lacking a sense of stability. I feel like the negative intrusive thoughts have been at an all-time high, and it's because we keep getting caught up on these obstacles towards, like, our goals, towards achieving what it is that we're after. And I feel like because of all that, it makes us feel undervalued, underappreciated, overworked, you know, the typical. Not just connecting the same. He said that tonight. Yeah. I feel like this is not your fault. This is more of a him problem than a you problem. And it's just going to require some patience. And to not, like, to not be offended by his imbalances that he's going through, because he's going to unintentionally project that onto you. He's going to make you feel like you're doing something wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. I don't really feel like that. I mean, are we perfect? Fuck no. But, like, I feel like overall you're not doing anything wrong. But it makes sense as to why you'd be feeling undervalued, right? Your advice is bring more energy to the table. Think outside the box. They want you to, you know, like, if you don't feel like you're feeling that close, create something to, you know, bring in the closeness. Like, we went kayaking and swimming today, just us, you know. Low expense, free, pretty much day or whatever. And so, like, you can bring that passion, that energy back to the surface. You know, you just got to do some things to create that. And I do feel like you feel undervalued and appreciated, which makes it hard to want to do those things, because you don't want to do them for no reason. You know, you don't want to waste your time or your efforts if they don't want it. I get that. Your present, you're getting confused about whether or not the future that you want to build is able to be built. I feel like you're trying not to worry about it, but, you know, emotionally you're holding a lot back right now, and you're what I just said about being patient and not taking it personally, you're trying to do that. You really are. You're trying to be patient. Oh my god, my nose, dude. I can't. My nose is, like, running. Okay, anyways. I'm trying to be patient. I feel like your patience will pay off, because at the end of your present timeline, I'm seeing, like, the sun. I'm seeing happiness. I'm seeing clarity. I'm seeing that we're going to start understanding on a deeper level what the hell is going on with the two of you. And I feel like you're going to have more faith, too, in the overall energy, because you're going to realize, like, oh, he's just being insecure and pushing me away. Everything's fine. You know, as soon as I'm not pushed away, he'll feel more safe and realize, like, you know, I'm here to stay for him. Yeah, this is all accurate. Your advice for right now is try to forgive him. He's going through a lot emotionally, mentally, and he doesn't know how to deal or process with it fully. And so be patient with him. He will figure it out. Your future, wish fulfillment. You're going to feel like the star again. You're going to feel valued again. Yay. We're letting go of the past and the bullshit. We're finding that room, that capacity for forgiveness, and the old chapter will finally come to an end. And then we'll be able to kind of have our fresh start, our new beginning. You know, this different beginning where you feel more close. Your advice moving forward is keep your shit grounded and be grateful for the positive. Try not to focus on the negative right now. Like they said in the present timeline advice, forgiveness is key at the moment. Your blessings for your alignment is, I know your mansies, and this doesn't normally go love, but yours is very clearly focused around there. But anyways, your mansies clearly, you know, going through some things. But they're saying this is a blessing in disguise, because it's going to, like, really make him look at himself through through a deeper perspective, I guess. And it's going to make him realize his impact in his own world and the lack of healing and his trauma and how it's, hurt your guys' world. He's going to realize that. This is going to bring you into a closer connection. 2 of Cups energy. This is like soulmate energy, bringing you closer together. Feeling more stable, safe, secure, like finally getting that that abundance that you're looking for in your relationship. I feel like sacrifices will be necessary, but I feel like you have no problem making the sacrifices necessary for this relationship. And then your advice for your blessings is just be real, be honest. If it's too hard, you need a minute, take a minute. Trust your intuition too. I feel like it's not misleading you right now. The shit that's saying this is going to work out, everything's fine, he's the love of your life, yeah, that's real. Don't ignore it. Okay, your turn. My nose is dying.
So for the past, what I have is the partnership rune. So I think in that aspect, saying like the partnership is something not necessarily in the past, but like this is forged in the past. So like this is something in a sense you don't need to worry about. Like the partnership is there, like it's going to be. It has been and it will be. And then I think for your present right now, I see the strength rune, and in that, I think it's a little bit self-explanatory. Like through this time, like it's time to like see like kind of a death of a lot of old ways, death of a lot of like old practices. You're gonna start noticing things maybe differently. You're gonna start seeing them, and maybe not necessarily like appreciation, but like maybe an empathy that you didn't have before.
But yeah, appreciation. It says gratitude. You're gonna have a bigger appreciation. I think you're right.
That's fair. I'm just saying, but either or. I'm just saying, on either aspect. I think it might not always be appreciation. You might have more of an empathy for how he's feeling in the moment. So it might just make you really just kind of glaze over something that might have dug you on before, or might have dug you in before. Sorry. After that, I think for the future, we see joy, though. Joy is the future rune, and I'm kind of excited about that because that's kind of another really good self-explanatory rune. It means you're going to see a lot of fruit. You're going to see a lot of things come together that you've been hoping for. It's going to really fill your cup up.
Success!
Yep. And then I think just moving forward and just kind of further confirmation for Ashley is it's constraint. Just make sure that you don't, in a sense, let that joy go to your head. Don't get too caught up in the happiness so that as soon as one little tiny thing goes wrong, it all goes wrong inside your mind. Just remember, this is something that you guys have been doing for a while. This is something you will do for a while.
Aw, I feel like I waited for my whole life. That's cute. I don't know if that's sad or... Like, I don't know if you feel sad about that, but I feel like that's cute. Like, you just... Because that's what it feels like.
I think that's why the partnership came up in the past, too. Like, there's, like, in a sense, like, preordained. Like, This is something that's, like, written down. Like, this is something that's going to happen. And it's just kind of up to you two to make it happen.
Yeah. I love that. Destiny.
Very cute. You guys are adorable.
Okay, now on to the actual love reading. Even though that felt like a love reading, it wasn't. I think that's just because that's really what's going on in your world right now. You're very focused on that.
Yeah, I guess that's where the energy is focused.
Where the energy is. So this is a love boat reading. Love boat. This talks about your view of the relationship, their view, your intentions overall, and their intentions overall. Short-term outcome, long-term outcomes. And advice for all the categories. Oh, why am I doing that? I'm turning them in reverse, and it's super weird.
I like this one.
Confirmation? I just started printing.
It's good news.
Oh no. Come back here. Come back here. I really want to watch Austin Powers. That's been really on my mind for some reason.
Just binge it.
Dude, I don't know. Maybe.
Binge all of them.
Maybe it's like a sign.
Just
we need
everyone.
Connect with the power. The Austin power.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, it's late, guys. Anyways.
Coffee, so we're probably gonna watch them all tonight.
Woo! Okay.
Or she's gonna play Call of Duty and set a new record.
Remarried to... I was married before. We don't know. Yeah, I remember that. I'm so sorry, babe. Remarried to him. For sure, we're in focus. I love that. Okay, so... Your perspective is you want whatever cycle we're in right now to conclude. Thank you, no thank you, goodbye. you have faith that you'll get through it, but you do feel a bit restricted or kind of confined to this kind of avenue that we're in right now. And they're saying you're holding yourself to these standards. You're actually like very free right now. You don't have to hold yourself back in the ways you think you do. It's sort of like you feel it's best if, you know, and they're saying you're just like kind of you're like the sacrificial lamb. They're saying you don't need to do that. It's funny too because your advice is perception and finding love. They're saying find love for the situation, stop blaming yourself, and understand that you're fine. This is more of an internal situation with him. His perception of the relationship is I feel like he just wants to feel worthy, and I feel like you make him feel that way, but his like negative thinking and his comfort zone, I feel like really holds him back. Keeps him stuck. So to me, this means he's trying to do all these things, but he feels inadequate. This is not because you've done anything to make him feel such a way. This is him. This is him, like, worried that he's not enough, worried it's not enough. What's his sign? His advice is he's being defensive, and he just needs to be real. He needs to be honest that he's overwhelmed, that these are the feelings he's having. But he doesn't want to seem weak in front of you, which I feel like was why it's, like, coming off the way it is. He's a Cancer. Ah, shit. Yeah. I love Cancers, but here's the tough nut to crack.
I was gonna say there's work to be had there.
Tough nut to crack. I'm just kidding. He also Cancer moon, right? Or Cancer rising. I always fucking mess this shit up.
It's in there.
I think it's Cancer rising.
I think
so
it
like
is Cancer rising.
His authentic self is like hide every emotion. So like I get it.
Laugh.
You do.
That's what I do.
Your intentions is to live happily motherfucking after. And I feel like you don't want to worry about being deceived or tricked because you have trauma from your past that makes you like worried about intentions of people around you. Get that 100%. Your advice is just, you know, light that passion because I feel like you have so much passion for him and they're saying emphasize that, like put a highlight on that. And it's funny too because your other card is privacy, and I feel like this is saying like your advice is like have an intense love life, sexy life, you know. Yeah, I feel like that's your advice. In order to see you through to the end and the happiness and all that good stuff, you gotta like have a heightened, how do I say this without sounding super pervy? A heightened
Drive?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess. A heightened adult playtime? Okay, anyways.
Spice it up.
I feel like that will help you kind of overcome some of these fears. Is if you feel like sort of like the center of his desires. You know what I mean? Anyways, and you are, just for the record. His intentions long term, you're his soulmate. He knows that. He knows he has a road, like a long road with you, choices he needs to make for the betterment of your relationship. But at the end of the day, he wants to be your knight in shining armor. He wants to make that happen, and he'll do what he needs to. It's just, he's a little, like, blind to some things. Which is why you'll come in and show him the truth, you know? You'll show him.
Just like most dudes.
And it's so funny, because his advice is for your consideration. Anyways, his advice is trust his intuition and consider your feelings. Try to put himself in your position. Will be very helpful throughout your life. Your overall energy is right now, you feel weak, but really it's just stripping away all the, like, defenses and walls that you guys have up to make you more vulnerable and real with each other. And your advice is ground that ass and release this negative energy. Your long-term outcome is, this is healing vibes, girl. Like, you two... Overall advice for the outcome is wisdom and banish the curse. I feel like now you have all the information. Banish the curse of thinking you're not good enough, because clearly this guy's all about you. Show that you have learned from your experiences and gained a lot of wisdom, and you're ready to heal and see this through to the end. I just feel like this relationship's going to be really great. You go ahead now, baby.
I think so. I think it's very much good. Right now I have the movement stone, but it's kind of in like a reverse state. So it seems like right now a lot of stuff feels like it's just right on hold.
Uh-huh.
And that's probably driving you nuts because I have Joy Rune right after it, and that one is also in reverse. So I'm assuming that the lack of movement is really affecting the way you kind of are looking at it right now.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I do see partnership though. So I think through this dull time, if you want to call it that, or this downtime, if you want to call it that, whatever it is,
Vulnerable
through
time.
this patch, there is going to it's still going to help solidify that partnership though. You guys are going to find your nook.
You're nookie.
Just the nook.
Nookie.
Niche is what I should have said. Niche is what I was going for.
Your advice is sexy.
Your
sexy.
vibe. But I agree. Because after that comes wholeness. And in the wholeness rune, I think that kind of shows a lot. Like, you're going to find yourself, he's going to find himself, and in that, you guys are going to find each other. And that's where you're really going to come together in the long run. So I think maybe this little, like, kind of gray area is just a really good time for both of you to do some self-reflection.
Oh, yeah.
And really put it all together.
And let him know he's safe to feel his feelings without you, like, running away anywhere or making him feel bad or all that. He definitely needs, like, a safe... But I feel like you're going to do that because I've got the Empress upright for you. I feel like you're so in your power. You're going to be just the vibe he needs right now to help him.
Not to sound weird or sexist in any type of way, but, like, maybe a little bit of a cheerleader.
Yes.
Would help quite a bit.
No, 100%, yeah.
Like a little bit of LETSGO.
She's like, I can do that. I watched it. Thank you for all the comments, everyone I sent. I appreciate this one. Aww. Yes, though. Yes. Yes.
Yes, Sarah. I was going to say, this new you can handle it way easier.
My eyeball. Do you have any questions, Britt? I'm okay.
Then I'd say definitely keep doing that. If you can cheer him on all day, do it. Do it loud. Do it in front of people. Do it whenever you get the chance to. Lift that man up, and I think it'll pay off in spades in the future.
You know, I don't do that enough, I don't think.
What?
Cheer you on.
Are you nuts? You break up on me constantly.
Do I?
Yeah. You're kind of obsessed.
Apparently, I feel like I could do a better job.
She was fine. You talk about how great I am all the time.
I love this vibe of you all together. Oh, yay. We're doing this now at nighttime. Whenever we come on at night.
Sometimes I crash in the mornings if I'm not working out or playing video games.
If he's sick or something, he might not be online. But other than that, he should be on at nights now. For sure. So far. Do you have any questions now that you heard the reading? I can't spell this little one, too.
She says this is awesome.
This is awesome. I agree.
I feel like we wrapped a lot up in that reading. I feel like we tied a lot up in that one.
We did. It was perfect.
That was a pretty good one.
Yeah. Thank you, Britt. Thank you.
To help. Who's next?
I'm sorry I sniffle-biffled. I'm sorry I sniffle-biffled during the whole thing. Yeah, the list is open, so you guys can ask questions for subscribers, or you can comment your name for a free card or rune, or both, pull. Will living into our home be a good breaking point? Well, what? Oh, moving into our home. I think it will.
I think so.
You want to ask, right?
I definitely think so. I'll flip on it, but...
It'll take a minute, but I think so. I think this is going to really help you embark down that new chapter. This new beginning, kind of shifting shit up, shaking it loose a little bit.
I think it'll be a little bit stressful initially because A, moving is stressful. B, it's a new house, so there's going to be, you're going to find the little quirks. You're going to find the things about it that bother you initially. I think it's going to be a little stressful, but like I said, I think the rough time you're going through now is going to make that part easy.
How do I feel? Priscilla, did you throw us fruit or something? No. Okay. Priscilla, will she move next year? Glad I will be getting out of this weirdness sooner than later. Facts.
And Sarah, for the can he feel it? I think a little bit. I mean, he can feel it as much as you're showing. Not to sound like it's not good or bad that he's feeling it. He probably needs to feel it too.
He needs to feel it.
It's still a shared journey at sometimes, especially like you going through this and him realizing it is important.
Autumn, I see you. Good job. She stopped obsessing and dispatch called.
Oh, cool.
I did earlier, not now. No. Ba.
What are we
Cha.
obsessing about next, Autumn? Let's go.
Stop
I'm
it.
just kidding.
Stop it. He does that kind of crap to me too. It's like, I'm like, stop it. Stop
Just kidding.
it.
Wait, I'm waiting for it. Something's gonna pop up in the comments. Well, there is this one thing.
There's this one. Dude.
No, I am happy for you though, Autumn. That's awesome to hear though.
I have been the Bug's Choice Award this year. I don't know why. Why?
You're sweet.
Why are they so... Oh my god, you guys! Speaking of bugs, it may happen, LOL. Facts. It's okay, Autumn. We'll be obsessed with something new together.
Yep.
Okay, thank you so very much. We both have healing to do. That's for sure. For sure. You're doing amazing, Sarah, though. I started panicking a bit when it happened because I was not prepared. You're good.
Well, and don't forget too, Sarah, like, sometimes the rough patches aren't always your fault. You take a lot of the heat for your rough patches.
Yeah, you
Almost
do.
every time. I mean, you hold yourself accountable, sure, but it's different. Like, you place blame on yourself a lot of the time.
And it's not your fault.
No, not always at all. I mean, there are times where you might be stirring the pot, but at the same time, like, you never want problems, though. So I think sometimes this rough patch might just be affiliated to something else. There might be another hand in the cookie jar, per se, that is just kind of stirring things up, and it's just something you both need to learn how to push through.
Da-da-da-da. Alright, I was gonna do something.
You're gonna give me something to relax on?
I remember! Golden Beetle!
Oh yeah, she got another one.
Dude, I found a second golden beetle, you guys. And he's alive. He's, in the other area.
He's in the jar.
He's out in the other area. The bedroom. The other area. Through the doorway. Anyways, whatever.
The area that isn't here.
Good lord. But when we went kayaking, as we were drifting by it, I like was kind of peeking in the a flower. Like I just opened it up a little and I was like, oh my god, there's a gold beetle in that one. And then Shiloh, like as we're drifting past it, he like grabbed it quick and snatched it up from me. I was like, ah. Two golden beets. Why are you all up so late?
To hear today.
Trace, our new time is now 9 p.m.
Autumn, what are you holding back from? Says you're not initiating something.
Autumn?
Did you not take the job
You know what?
wanted?
She's not initiating her self-worth.
A counsel against expecting too much or expecting in the ordinary way. For the old way has come to an end. You can't repeat the old and not suffer.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Why do I feel like girls gotta like snap Autumn out of it sometimes?
I got another golden beetle. Shit you not. It's real. This timing is perfect for me. I love the change personally. Yay! We're just always rushing to accommodate 6 p.m.
Well, I'm trying to spend time with the kids too.
And I used to be bummed because when I did it at 9 p.m. before, I was more like bored with it because I was doing the same thing in the morning and at night. And I was tired from my whole fucking day. But now that the nights are different and Shallow's with me. Oh, that was the other thing. And it took away. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm wiping my nose. That's why I'm off screen. But anyways, it took away from our like together time. And so I didn't want to do that anymore. And so I bumped it to 6. But now that we're doing it together anyways, and we're always like trying to shove in 6 p.m. So yeah, we're just back to 9 now.
Well, it gives us more availability for the kids too.
Yes.
I feel like that's kind of been because since we're both back here working now.
No, when we're both, yeah.
Like at 6, that's kind of.
And 9's bedtime, so. Yeah. Now it's different. What's different, Sarfar?
Well, she's mentioned holding back feelings. Okay. So maybe that's what the initiation was. Maybe it was you opening up about your lack thereof.
Yes.
Which is good. What
Settling.
did you say?
I
Yes,
got the
9
golden
Central.
beetle. There's this home that I made from. This is a banana pepper jar. He's in there. He He can fly, though. He's not wounded. He's not
He
wounded.
hasn't attacked me yet.
Your mornings and nights being like... How would you word a manifestation for wanting financial freedom, abundance, better sales, fat bank account? I would do the spell.
I was just gonna say that.
That's what I was like. That's what I do. I was like, when I need that money flow, I do spelliosos to get out of my own way, to bring in positive outcomes. You know, whatever.
Oh snap! Kim entered the chat.
Kimberly,
She found a gold beetle, Kim.
I found a golden beetle. Dude, he might be. Oh no, he's still in there. I found a golden beetle. There he is.
What did you go?
You can't really see the goldenness in there because
It's so yellow. The flower. He's definitely in like battle stance. He's like, what are you doing?
truthfully, he's not as golden as the first one. He's a little darker.
Bye, Sarfar.
But he got gold hues. You're so welcome,
Stay there,
Sarfar.
get a cream puff for me, bro.
Get a cream puff. But yeah, that's our golden beetle's home. Slightly golden. Not as golden as the first one. The first one was like literally 24 karat gold. That thing blew my mind.
He's right there.
Huh? Oh, he is right here. This guy is insane. This guy is literally like, it's like hard because that's not, you see how gold he is? You see that? It's like his gold is my fucking golden locks here. Like literally it's wild.
Bye, Tracy.
Bye. Past my bedtime, so I'll catch everyone tomorrow. Good night, Tracy. Oh, lordy lord. Yeah, golden beetle, dope though. That one was like, that one, that one is impressive. But this one, he's got goldy too. He's goldenish too. All my friends mentioned tonight that yesterday Seth apparently looked like he was missing the past.
What does that look like?
Looks like somebody going like this. Oh.
Whoa.
Holy
What's going on
shit,
there?
Kimberly! It was music. She's trying to get you to sing. It's okay. La 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 la.
We're about 79,000 views short of that.
What do you mean,
Or
though?
likes. We're about 79,000 likes short of that.
So,
Remember the
stop
deal?
it.
That's the deal.
Just sing Twinkle Twinkle.
Won't do it. Nope.
Twinkle,
100,000 likes, guys.
twinkle,
Y'all are slacking
little-
because you're not tapping.
Slacking because you're not tapping. This guy, this slave driver, those fingers better hurt.
I want to see arthritis. Rheumatoids.
What? Stop it. Stop it. No. We want to see nice lubricated joints, okay?
Whoa.
Oh my goodness. Is Joey seeing other people? I mean, Tech All Week, like, probably gets us
I
there.
mean, like when he looks around, or I see other people all the
Romantically.
time.
Romantically. You silly goose. What's the answer?
I don't know. Is he supposed to be?
I don't think so. Are you going to guess? Are you?
We'll do one more, just for funsies.
Okay, well,
Yes.
he's treading lines, clearly. Maybe breaking some
I've been
boundaries.
talking to him because there was a no at the end, but it was 2 yeses and a no. So I think he might be talking in a way he shouldn't be talking, and I'm gonna throw a rock at Kim.
Talking away, you shouldn't be talking. Kim, I got protection. I feel like this is just reminding you that you're safe to make the moves and take the action steps that you need to in your life to move forward. Chugga, 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 chugga.
We have the journey stone, so I think, and I opened right to it.
Journey.
It's concerned with communication, with the attunement of something that is two sides, two elements, and with the ultimate union that comes at the end of the journey. And what is above and what is below are united and of one mind. So, I think you're becoming kind of aligned. Like, I think you're really, like, coming into yourself, and you're getting very close to, like, finding a partnership in some aspect or another, whether or not it's business or personal.
Yes. Hey, you should grab that mic.
That mic.
Yeah, don't we have a mic?
We do.
We should try that. We're gonna try a mic.
I wonder if it'll filter out the fan. Maybe not.
I don't think it's not the fan though. They can hear me, babe.
Huh?
You just gotta be loud. Him in real life. I'm like, what? You're not. Baby.
I always feel like I'm yelling.
He's like, I'm working on it. She goes, yes, amen. Kim is like, please, Jesus, my ears are bleeding trying to hear. What?
Well, I think it's definitely something I need to confront. I don't like being loud because I feel like when I'm loud, I'm scary.
You're not scary.
I know, I just feel like it though.
Remember?
I don't know how much better this is gonna be.
I think it's gonna be way better.
I wish it was a Bob Barker one.
You tell us, guys. Ugh. Do need to be careful about moving this wire though, because it's gonna shake the phone like motherfucker. Can you hear us? Testing. 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 Can you hear the sweet sounds of Ashley?
Hold on.
Shiloh. Yes? Is this better?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Is this better?
Hell yeah.
Do you feel connected? Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
That's actually really nice.
Star. Oh, that's annoying. Turn
Well,
that volume
I
down.
just gotta see how loud I am when I'm in here.
That's annoying. Turn that volume down.
Okay, cool. We'll mute it out. Goodbye, my voice.
Can you hear him better? Can you hear Shiloh better?
ASMR.
ASMR. Welcome
It does filter out the fan,
To
which is nice, I gotta say.
the high surge. Yeah, it does. Here. I'm loud enough to
Whoa.
get picked up anywhere in the room from that mic. You are not, sir.
No, this
Look
is
at
annoying.
how excited they are.
This is annoying.
They can hear you. You can't hide anymore.
I just scream into it.
I know what you're thinking.
Break everybody's
You ready?
phones.
You ready?
What are we doing? Oh. It's kind of heavy. That's probably just gonna drop. Oh, look at that. It's like a boom.
Wait a minute.
I mean, I like where you're headed with this.
Okay, you're right, though. It's too heavy.
Mm-hmm. Wait, we can just do something like that, but from here, it'll probably still pick me up. It's a good mic. Oh, snap. Looks kind of cool, too.
What?
Looks kind of cool, too.
Welcome. Welcome on in. I'm just glad you guys can hear him now. Yes! Oh, and I also have to remember now that I'm not speaking to the phone. So weird. Okay, did you ever pull the rune for Kim?
It was... Darn it.
Because we couldn't hear. That's why I was doing all this.
Oh, boy.
You can no longer hide. Nicole is calling you out. She's like, sir,
I'm not scared of somebody named Sleazy.
come into the light.
What did
Thank
I
you
pull
for
from
tapping
her?
on
Oh,
screen,
it
you
was
guys.
Journey.
It's
It was the Journey rune.
It's 10:23, 123. Oh yeah, tell her your input now that she can hear you.
Oh, man, I went really in depth
She
with
heard the
that.
rune. Oh, she did. You did?
You did hear my side of
You
it?
did hear? Okay, all right. Never
Okay,
mind.
cool.
No pressure.
Cool.
Come to the light. Literally, it's our lights. It's like attached to the lights. I have military time, so it's 23:23. Oh my god. 23,
Oh,
23.
snap.
I love that it's 123 right now. It's just making my day.
Guys, is this
It really
ASMR for you?
ASMR.
It sounds soothing.
And it took away the fan noise. I love that.
Everybody's falling asleep.
Nobody's falling asleep. Who's
No,
falling
I was
asleep?
joking, because, like, I was rocking the runes
I was
around.
like, I'm awake. I'm awake. All right, guys. If you want a free card, comment your name, or if you want a rune. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, there is an added service. When Shy's with me, there's like a secret reading list, and the secret reading is $20, and it's like just a big rune pull for just you from him. He looks like a guest star on a radio system.
That's kind of what I was thinking, like how the mic's just chilling
This
right
is
here.
our podcast setup. We're figuring it out, guys.
Well, I'm going to go get the stand in the basement tomorrow.
There's a stand.
Yeah, there's a whole stand.
Oh yeah, I bought this for you.
You did. You gave it to me for my birthday.
It's like this stand. I bought it from literally
It's what? It's what?
Priscilla. It's what?
Let's
wait,
throw
what?
a rock at Priscilla.
Learn the truth, Priscilla. And the truth is that you're fucking amazing. I'm just kidding. Yes, literally. I pulled one more card because I just needed to know exactly what your truth was. They're saying the truth is that you're a baller and you need to start acting like that.
Baller energy, homie. I see defense, so I mean, I think you're kind of guarding yourself from something internal and external. Trying to jump out of it. I'm gonna read a little bit more into it though, see what resonates there. Is this a lot better? I feel like I don't have to yell.
Yeah, fuck yeah. It's a lot better. I don't think you have to yell anymore.
I'm gonna whisper.
It's amazing.
As we are tested, we fund the power to avert blockage and defeat. At the same time, we develop in ourselves an aversion to the conduct that creates stress in our lives. So I think it's like telling you to kind of take a look inside, like double check, make sure that it's nothing you're doing that's slowing you down. I feel like I already said that one tonight, but still, I think it still resonates.
I don't hear the fan anymore? Hell yeah.
Very nice. I told you that fan is a bane of my existence.
Sometimes we need it.
But now you can put it right behind the phone and it still won't hear it, and it'll cool the phone off better.
I need to. The phone's overheating, guys. Time
I'm
for
glad
a
it
new phone.
resonates.
Apparently, I need an upgrade. No longer have to put my phone to hear my... Oh my gosh! I'm so glad this works. No, I had the same problem in the beginning. I used to be too quiet too. And then I just started projecting out my phone.
Well, and especially because like phones are filtered out, or like they're made to filter out background noise, and I probably sound like background noise.
Yep. I think so. I need water. This is not hot anymore. I don't want it. I don't want it.
First is too hot. She's like Goldilocks. Now it's too cold.
We decided what our first podcast episode is going to be about.
Just right.
I think it's just right. Our first podcast episode is going to be about, what was it going to be about?
What is a journey?
Oh, yeah. What is a journey? Like a spiritual journey. Like what?
Just in general.
Like about it.
Relationship journey, spiritual, personal.
Oh, yeah.
All kinds of journeys.
Cover the whole journey.
Yeah, just what is a journey?
But anyways, that's going to be our first episode. We're just going to talk our opinions and probably bitch at each other. Podcast one.
I'm super excited for our podcast passive-aggressive arguing.
What?
I'm just kidding. That's just what every couple does on the podcast. You ever notice that? They all passively aggressive.
Well, it's because you can't argue. You have to, like...
So
people
funny.
are paying attention. It's sort of like when your kid throws a fit in the grocery store. You're not going to yell at them like a crazy person. You're going to be like, please.
I yell at other people's kids.
Bobby, stop. Bobby, please. But at home, you'd be like, Bobby! Ah! You know what I mean? Like, you'd be insane because they'd be driving you wild. So I feel like that's why people are passive-aggressive on the podcast. Is because normally in real life, they're like, fuck you, no, fuck you. But then on the podcast, they're like, well, I don't like the way you said that.
I wonder how many times they had to edit, like, certain couples. Like, they just wind up, we have to cut the last 5 minutes. We just went ape shit on each other.
I was like, if we do, I'll just let you guys see it. I'll be like, this is what real life fights look like. And you can get past them. We'll do a second episode, how to heal from the argument you heard start at the end of the last episode.
Straight up. What shitstorm did you stir up?
Will Joey regret ending things with Nicole?
I got 3 no's. I don't know what happened there, Sleazy. Maybe he's just a douchebag. Maybe you're a crazy person. Either way, I don't think he's going to feel bad about it. Maybe not right now, anyways.
Is this the one we asked where if he was talking to other girls? Is that
the
same? So I wonder if it's because somebody's got his attention right now. Yeah,
he's going to be distracted. Sorry, I didn't mean to just start pointing fingers, but still.
I feel like right now he's not thinking about your relationship, and that's why he's not regretting anything.
He's probably distracted.
He's distracted. My nose. It's literally like weirdly bothering my ears. Like the pressure.
Is Caleb annoyed at you?
Under pressure. Caleb? Is that lyric?
No.
Oh.
I got a no, a yes, and a yes. So, like, I don't think he's annoyed with you. I just think that he's ready for it all to slow down, maybe. Maybe he's looking just for some quiet. I don't know if it's necessarily an annoyance.
Just my intuition
I think it could be.
My intuition right now is telling me that, like, he's annoyed with you like all guys are annoyed with all girls at times. You know, like, because they're guys and we're girls. Girls are a little dramatic, a little needy. Okay, so like, I'm technically bi, but like I'm not because I cannot be with a woman, and I'll tell you why. Because they're crazy, and I am in that category as well. But like, this is why I could never, right? And so I feel like for guys, they're just different. They operate differently.
We're
And
built
so
different.
exactly. And so as much as they love us, at times I feel like they're just like, oh my god, you know, dramatic ass bitch. Just like I was feeling like when I was other girls, dramatic ass bitch. I can't handle it.
Or
Though
even when
I'm
you were
that
the
human.
masculine with a man.
Exactly.
You felt the same way. Like,
Exactly.
dramatic ass bitch.
Can't. Cannot. I have my own drama and I'm crazy, but I can't handle it on the other side. I need that stability of a masculine, you know what I mean? And so anyways, but because we're so different, at times you're like, oh my god, guys just don't get it. And at times guys are just like, oh my god, chicks don't get it. And so I feel like it's annoyed like that. Annoyed like every boyfriend gets annoyed with every girlfriend, you know?
Yeah.
Just happens. Totally natural. Nothing to be afraid of. Same here. Ba-da-da.
And then sleazy for the is Joey a karmic? I got a no for that too. I think part of it is I think he might not have taken or be taking your guys' situation as seriously as you are.
Ask if he's a soulmate.
I got a yes and a no and a no. So I think you were meant to go through this or to deal with this. I think he was definitely meant to be in your life, but I don't think it was ever meant to be permanent.
It's interesting. I wonder if Joey's like some kind of true test to like encourage you to see that you're settling for far less than you deserve within him.
Right. I mean, if he's not going to take it seriously and you are, that alone.
Is my husband a karmic?
Oh
for
boy.
Kimberly.
Hey, you gotta hand me the fluff. We need the fluff for the microphone.
What happened?
I don't know.
You guys, I'm sorry. Hang on. This might hurt. Just a little. It's okay. Shh.
It's gonna hurt a lot.
Oh.
Get over it.
There's hair on here. Ew. Get out of here. I shed like a mole.
I kind of got the same thing. I got a yes and a no with the karmic answer. So I think.
Is he a soulmate?
I think that might be why it's saying yes. Is I think the first yes is initially weird. It does it in reverse.
Okay. Did it say no?
Well, it said no, yes, yes, and the last one was yes, no, no. So I think it's definitely like a soulmate thing, but I don't think it's necessarily karmic. I think there's supposed to be a lot of lessons here. There's supposed to be a lot.
Karmic is lessons.
But I don't necessarily
like,
think.
So in my theory, soulmates either turn into karmics, where you guys don't end up together, but you learn valuable lessons, or divine unions, where you take it to the end.
So maybe at this point it means he could be
Could be what?
a karmic.
Okay.
I think it's more of a could be, maybe not a yes or a
Oh
no.
my god, he's not a karmic because you're still with him and you haven't learned your lessons fully yet. He turns into a karmic once you learned your lessons and moved on. Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay, anyways, I get it. I get it. Now you get it too. Now we all get it.
Oh, it's got.
It's got. She goes, yup. So weird. I've never been connected like this with anyone before. Well, see. Okay. So, like, you can, for example, Andy, my ex, okay? I don't really think he was a karmic. I think he's a part of my spiritual team in some way. And so he was sort of a weird transitional. Because, like, I hear a lot of times with these karmics, most of them are miserable, right? This is not miserable. It wasn't like that. I feel like some people are just meant to be in your life at a certain time for a transitional period to get you from A to B. You know what I mean? They're just there 1 minute, gone the next. You know, not literally. Sometimes they literally are, but not all the time. But anyways, my point is, I feel like these people are they're not really your soulmates, but they're people that are definitely here to, like, kind of help you in a weird way, get to where you're going. And it's just different. It hits different. But it's not a soulmate or a divine union or karmic necessarily. It's more like a guardian or like a protector or, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I kind of knew, like, yeah. It's almost like a spiritual
Brooke.
uncle.
Like Brooke, I don't think she was a soulmate of yours, but I do think she was, like, purposely a person that came into your life that would help you.
She
Like,
gave me a place
get
to
out
sit
of
still
where
for
you
a
were.
minute so I could think.
Exactly. You were safe. Same for Dustin.
Yep.
Like, these people, they're not soulmates. But
There were
they're
definitely
weird,
tons of signs
like,
that it wasn't permanent, though.
Yes.
I would say. There was
But
definitely
still,
tons of signs.
like
yep.
a weird little guardian of
Mhm.
sorts, you know? Was it great? Maybe not. Was it horrible? Maybe not. You know, it's just something to get you somewhere. You know,
Yep.
and so I feel like these people they're interesting. There's still very much so a purpose behind them and them being in your life. Heck, Kylie, it's going good, girlfriend.
It's kind of like spiritual hitchhiking, and this is just kind of a car with an awkward silence.
Pulling in its literal hell. Yeah, 100%. I can relate. Like, all I can say to you is I can relate, and you won't understand until you go through the full process and experience, and you're sitting on the other side, wherever you land, and you're like, oh, got it. Literally. So, like, I know that you're definitely close, so he's not a soulmate. And for Nicole, you said no. Well,
no.
take it with
It's
a grain
like-
of salt, because
Right. It's
at the end of the day, our accuracy is not 100%. And we're just making, you know, our best intuitive, educated guesses over here. But, like, I feel like Joey was something to get you to see some kind of reality, see the light,
Right.
see the light within yourself. I feel like Joey is definitely an intentional spot in your life that you are meant to be with him. But the reason you're feeling this pull is because, A, you've attached your energy to him. So even if you were to do that to Barbara across the street, you would feel the same pull. B, the intensity of it is because you will continue to be pulled towards this boy until you realize some deeper truth about yourself. And when the illumination on that is brought out, Joey and your pull will no longer be there like it is currently. But it won't go away until you learn this lesson. Did Sterling trigger my spiritual awakening? Frickin' bleh.
Oh, I don't think he fully awoke, or I don't think he exactly triggered it, but I think he might have nudged it. I think he might have been one of the blocks in place that kind of led there.
Yes. I think it was some sense of weird, like, stability for you, so you could spiritually awaken.
Yeah, I think he kind of gave you like a pad to chill at for a minute, so you could kind of get there on your own.
Yeah. Was a weird part of it, though. A little bit of humbling moment. A little bit of a humbling moment. Jessica, I saw you sneak in. Should I text him good night? Yeah, you can text him good night. Oh, ask though. You can ask. Can you check my DM? Ooh, yes, I will check your DM. No,
I'd say you should. I mean, you could text him tonight. I think he likes it in a way. Like, I think he likes knowing you're thinking about him.
Yeah, he likes the attention.
Yeah.
So maybe gravitas, maybe. We'll ask you some questions when we get off live, and we can look more into that. Okay. Thank you for your interest, though. He was the person you felt pulled towards? That's interesting. I've got the King of Cups and the Hangman when I pull about him again, too. I feel... Ask if Sterling's like a soulmate.
Could be. I think so. Could be.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. Dude, my nuts. For 3 years, I've had dreams and daydreams. I remember. Yes. She's like weirdly connected to this guy. We did a reading on it way long when we first met. Me and Kim when we first met.
Dreams and daydreams of him. Kim, you're manifesting. You're manifesting, Kim.
What'd you
Look
just
at
say?
you go.
What'd
You
you just-
sure are. Your dreams and daydreams, you're manifesting this sterling feller. Good night, Autumn.
Night, Adam. Dude, my fucking nose.
Her fucking nose, guys.
I literally
She's had
can't.
enough.
Do you see this? I have like 10 pounds of clearance.
I think you're definitely kind of generating that connection yourself, not in a bad way. I think you just really like this dude.
Is there like a... I'm just curious what the coin says. Is there like a soul fam kind of connection here? Have they had like past lives together and stuff?
It's very sure about a yes. It is very sure. Can I see that too?
You
You're
have...
always hoarding.
I'm not hoarding, but it is about empty, and you should probably...
You hoarded it.
You can see it. Don't. Block it off.
It's tobacco. It was all like... Oh my goodness, the mic's going in.
Still feel strongly connected to him. I feel like that's literally because of the past lives. Like, you being spiritual and psychic, like, you can notice things beyond the average burr. And so I feel like that helps drive you crazy, you know, in this world. I'm not even lying. Like, when you sense these things, it drives you fucking crazy. Because you feel like a crazy person. You're like when I met him...
You feel like you're drawing lines that aren't there, even though they are.
Yeah, like, talking on the phone, I was like, all right, he seems like a super cool guy, exciting, and he's cute, like, can't wait, right? Then I get there, and literally pulling up, I was like, I just was shooketh. And then, like, the whole time talking to him, I'm like, who is this human? Like, who are you? And then, you know, after, like, we were hanging out the first time, and he was like, I feel like we've done this a million times, like, right off the rip, after I'm, like, feeling psychic and crazy, you know? But we're not crazy. That's the thing. We're just not. We're psychic, and we're just sensing something beyond general perception. And so I feel like it makes you feel insecure about, like, what you're sensing or picking up on. But the reality is we need to trust ourselves with these things because they're real. Does that mean you should become a stalker and obsessed and be weird? No. But it means don't ignore when you're feeling certain ways, you know? Really listen to yourself. Take it into consideration. But while I was trying to find myself, he found someone and got married. Oh, that's never a fun time.
I was going to say, but in this country, there's a 60% chance that that's not permanent. Just saying.
Zinger! Oh my goodness.
We could flip a coin.
Whoa. Whoa.
He scares you, but in a good way. Never been scared of a man. Ooh, that's that submission you're feeling.
That was exactly what I said to you.
Super burp.
That was exactly what I said to you.
Confirmation.
Do you have a lighter?
Maybe.
You took it from me.
Were you scared?
That's exactly... Not anymore. Never. But yeah, that's exactly how I felt. It was like, nobody intimidates me. Why are you intimidating me a little bit? What the fuck?
Well, I think a lot of that fear is also the possibility. You feel angst over the possibilities. So that creates a fear.
100%.
All right, Smaug, quit hogging all the treasure. 60% chance.
So today we found some pocket rocks. Are you familiar with what a pocket rock is?
We kind of coined it.
Pocket rock? No.
I guess not really.
No.
In the 80s, they might have called them pet rocks.
Pocket rock. This is where you vigorously look for rocks that are very pretty, and then you put them in your pocket.
And you
it
keep
becomes
them.
a pocket rock. I have a feeling we'll still end up together for some reason. I wouldn't be surprised. Will you ask if Joey is my forever person? For Nicole. But yeah, pocket rock. So anyways, we found this super sweet ass place, this new beach area new to us. And it has not really been picked over. And because of the recent flooding, it's tore up like a whole bunch of cool rocks. You should go grab the big clustered ones that we found. The ones with the like crystals, you know, the big ones we found.
Oh yeah.
They're in the Bazak pack. But the rugs we found were so cool. I'm very excited. And we have a tumbler, like a rock tumbler. So we're gonna polish up a bunch of rocks and we're gonna make little rock gardens.
I flipped
That'll
one
be
for
fun.
sleazy. It said no, yes, yes. So I mean, yeah, maybe.
No, yes.
I'm
He
the forever
could-
person.
He could be. He could be.
Depends on what you're willing to
Sacrifice, yeah. Yeah. The dreams are intense daydreams that last time even. Almost like a premonition does to people on TV. Ooh. That is fascinating. Thank you for tapping the screen. I see you guys still liking away. Oh man, we gotta find our new crew.
I can hear
Because we're on later now. It's so late. We're on too late for our peeps. We gotta find new late night peeps. Late night.
I think give it time, our people.
I know. It'll be cool though because it'll like bring in a whole nother crowd. Oh my god, I'm so excited for you guys to see some of these rocks we found. They're very cool.
I can't wait to rinse them off because they're still like just sand, just kind of like flaking off of them. So they're going to be.
I thought I did pretty good, but they need to be probably
it's
cleaned
just, you
a
can
little
only
more.
do so much pushing it through a river. But our high pressure.
We need to
spray
brush.
on Our shower is going to be nice.
The brush. Oh my god, I forgot how cool these are.
Yeah, they're very cool.
Okay. Literally, I mean, I should know how cool they are, but I forgot a little bit. Okay, I hope this light is good enough. But anyways, do you see these? Like, this is all quartz. This, like, I want the light to be better. Oh god. I'm blind now. Anyways, can you see her? For sure. Super fresh. Flashing lights. Anyways, there's all this up here. It's very beautiful, you guys. It's very beautiful. That was the ugliest one of the bigger
That's
ones.
the last big clump. That one's dirty. You
This
gotta
one's
clean that one.
very dirty, but it's got lots of druzy. Oh, you can't see it on the camera. That one's got lots of druzy on it, like little druzy moments. This one is crazy. It's so dirty. When we clean this up, it's gonna look.
I think this is the one that's the same thing, but it's kind of it's the green one.
Oh my god. Okay, so this one's also druzy, but you can't really. Oh, you can kind of pick out the
You
sparkle.
can kinda see
a
it's
little
green.
bit, a little sparkle.
You can kind of see that it's green.
Sparkly. You can kind of see it's green. It's very sparkly. Those ones are very sparkly. Okay, but look at this. See this? A huge like chunk of it. You see? That's so very cool, right? So very cool. Heather, thank you for the follow.
Ooh. I think Kim's asking for a love canoe. She wants to see.
What's a love canoe?
I just made it up in my brain. It's like a love boat, but it's just his side. If I'm right.
A love canoe.
Whoa.
It's just
My
what I'm doing.
goodness.
Deal with it.
She's tracking. I already did.
Oh, I'm doing it right next to the mic. This is probably so obnoxious.
ASMR.
ASMR. Blowing sand. What the fuck? Okay. Sorry, there's just so much sand.
I was correct. It's a love canoe she's looking for.
You want a love canoodle?
A love dinghy.
A love dinghy? Oh. I normally do those for, like, general. If you want to know, like, how they'd be feeling.
Oh boy, Sleazy and Iris are going to be kicking it.
Dude, we found the coolest rocks ever. Ever, you guys.
They're super dope.
So
I can't wait to spray
everybody
them off.
appreciates them? Thank you. I appreciate you appreciating the crystals we found. Good job.
General is 20.
And actually, there's a bunch of other ones that are
Yes,
super
if
duper
I
cool,
remember.
but we gotta like polish them up. They are so cool, like quartz that have like black veins running through them, or red veins. Like I found strawberry quartz in the river today. General is 20. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, that was so loud to me. I don't know.
I think
why.
we need to do that, like how he feels. Read.
Love canoe.
We can call it a love canoe. So, since this is experimenting, we'll just call you the Jenny. And charge you that. I think it'll be probably 30 when I get done with it, but...
Yeah, because it'll be a little bit in depth, I think, I'm assuming.
I have a good idea already. But, you're the first one to get it, and it was your idea, so you get $10 off. Way to go.
Look at you.
Way to go!
I wonder what a love paddleboard would be.
to the. Oh, what's with the water sports? What are we
We
doing?
were just on a kayak today. I'm obsessed.
Kazakin.
Well, no, you started Love
Actually,
Boat.
see you
So.
tomorrow morning. I'll listen, text him, and be sweet, and double text him. And really, all right, girl. Love you. Have a good night. Sleep well.
Bye, Iris.
Okay. A love canoe. That's definitely what we're calling it.
I love it. Love canoe.
The love canoe.
A love canoe for you.
Canoe. And it's gonna be their feelings.
I read Night Night Guys wrong, and I was like, Iris, no.
Love canoe is how do they feel? Now I gotta update my list. Shit.
You could always just make like a second page in a sense, like of it, just a second list of it.
Oh no, it's not that hard. I'm
That's
being dramatic. I can add a little slide in there. Love canoe. Alright, what do we need to hear in and around? Ooh. Wait, what are we doing? Are we doing the love, who are we doing the love canoe on? Like
Nice.
took a fuck ton to get that out.
Whose love canoe is this?
Whose love canoe is this?
Answer the question! I'm just kidding. Sterling.
Oh my god. Sterling's love canoe.
I
Alright,
knew
alright.
it. I was guessing, and I knew it.
I'm crying now because it was so funny.
Oh,
Okay.
and I can pull a rune and we call it the anchor.
Okay. I need to. My brain. Canoodle.
We're making her do stuff without a plan. This is what happens.
This is what happened. I was like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. Just kidding.
I'll answer some yes and no's while she figures it out. If you have any.
Why don't you pull a few on his feelings towards her?
Okay, yeah, we could do that. I'm fire with titles. It's kind of a weird knack I have. Titles, names. I like nicknaming and titling
with
things. Oh, I've been there before. I've definitely had a kid ruin a trip. Very nice. Alright, Kim, so I have opening, I have harvest, and I have the self, which is kind of super cool. So I think he might, in a sense, be open to the idea. I think
what
he's
I got
definitely
moderating.
feeling the tingles of your manifestations. He hears the canoe floating, and he's ready for it. Or he's thinking about it, at least.
Like,
But I think with the harvest, that's where I think he's trying to, like, he wants to plant seeds. He's going to plant seeds if he hasn't already. Sounds like he might have. There might already be things in motion. They might not be your manifestations. These might be his. That could be why you're daydreaming.
oh shit, he fantasizing about you,
And I
Kim.
think that he sees kind of like, I think he sees that he could either be himself or he will find himself with you.
Okay, this is, I think I figured it out. This is the official, get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, anyways, this is the official.
And I think the whole not submitting to the homewrecker aspect of it, you saying you never get in between his marriage, I think that's going to be what helps you both grow. I think it's going to put him in a position where he knows he needs to nut up or shut up. And it's going to put you in a position of standing your ground and maintaining those boundaries. Because you don't want to be part of destruction. You only want to be part of building. What is up with the stones? They're runes. I do little baby readings with them. I throw rocks at people. I like
Rooney
them.
Toonies. Rooney Toonies, just Rooney Toonies.
I think I've done runes while you were here before, Jess. I've been on a couple nights. I feel like I've seen that bubble floating around.
Yeah. Although you do come out and hang out in the mornings, so maybe she was just on in the mornings.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh. But still, the way I got this structured out for our love canoe is the first little area is about your guys' spiritual connection. So whether you've had past lives or like whatever the energy is telling us about your connection. And then the next little area is about your physical connection, your connection in your 3D world. And then the next little section is about like what the destiny is between you two, like what is guaranteed to be happening between you two in this lifetime. And then their intentions. What do you think? Does that sound good for your on-the-fly relationship canoe? Oh my god, my nose! You're amazing at making new names. I love spreads, man.
You make new spreads, I'll name them.
Spreads are my jam. That's my, I'm really bad at naming them. I'm like advanced jazz.
I don't know, I think Love Boat was dope.
What?
I think Love Boat was dope. It's so
that wasn't
perfect.
even my idea, that was him. See, I suck at the naming.
Well, that's why you have a good group of people around
And even
you.
like all my shit, it's like named what it is, like past life. Gypsy Witch, that's literally,
that's a bad idea.
that's the name of the deck. I gotta figure out.
I've meddled too far. Oh, that's the way. That'll work. I just keep feeling like I'm gonna kick it or something, or I'm gonna bump it.
You're not gonna kick it. And you're taking it further away from me, which might be making it weird too.
Oh, is this bad?
I don't know. I'm loud. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
We'll work out
Hello.
the kinks.
Okay, anyways. Exactly the questions I was looking for. Perfect. Okay. So, your spiritual connection is strong. There's a definite, I have the King of Pentacles. To me, this is just implying that it's very strong. It's old, meaning like multiples. This is like more than a lifetime. Like you've definitely shared multiple lifetimes. However, in the past, I feel like there were certain things that you were trying to get at. Certain like, oh my god, as my golden beetle crawls out of the flower. Ah! Okay, anyways. There's, there were certain destinies or endpoints or destinations that you were supposed to hit in these past lives or these, spiritual lives that you've had that you did not reach. That the destinations were not reached or met. But I feel like they're saying that there's like a lot of clarity when you two spend time together comes in like energetically. It's like your DNA literally remembers. I feel like your advice here is to trust your clear sight. Trust what you see and feel with this. Trust your intuition. I just got some weird notification to me, and that was just like confirmation. Trust. Okay, the energetic connection. So now, like your 3D connection, it's conflicted. There's a lot of intrusive energy here in your minds because you're not sure how to make this work or what's going to happen. And I feel like you are destined for some like kind of turbulent moments where your whole life kind of gets flipped upside down or like changes because of your guys' interaction. But I do feel like you're going to come out and you're going to get your hands dirty and you're going to do something about it. So like you were saying, I think there's a good chance that this could like end up actually going somewhere. Your destiny is... Oh, I'm sorry. And the advice here is security. I feel like you guys feel very safe. And it's funny, too, because with the King of Pentacles in your spiritual connection, there is a sense of safety here. Security, stability. Just like a very closeness, like a huge closeness. Your destiny, though, I've got 4 wands right in the beginning. I mean, happy, stable home life. Commitment. Marriage. I feel like there are lessons in your past that you didn't learn, so you weren't able to evolve to that point, and they're hoping that this lifetime you do. I feel like this guy is like literally where you're probably supposed to land. But in order for you to land there, you have to pass the test. You have to learn the lessons that you haven't yet. That you haven't in the past lifetimes, but you're so close to that. You're so close to this healing, awareness, clarity to get on course, to get that end destination here. This guy's kind of substantial. And then like your shit is your advice is integrity, which is funny because I just feel like they're saying that if you're handling yourself in a way that's, you know, really honest and loyal, and you have lots of integrity and morals, you know, you're standing towards those and true to those, I feel like, and if you put yourself first, prioritize yourself, I just feel like you're on track. You're heading in the direction that's going to help you seal this deal. How are they feeling? Complicated. But they really want to talk to you. I think you're right. Shiloh is you guys are like manifesting each other, I think. But I feel like communication is going to come in soon. I feel like he sees you as a super like this emotionally stable, secure, like you just have your shit about yourself, and you're like understanding and patient. I don't know if he follows you, stalks you a little bit on social media. I'm kind of curious. I feel like he might. No?
I'd say yes.
Oh, hello, Afro.
There's 2 yeses and a no.
Yeah.
I got really confused because she had a whole bunch of eye contact, so I was like, what's happening?
I feel like he's watching you. I just do. And I feel like soon enough he's going to come and say that. Because, like...
I think he definitely keeps an eye on you, would be a good way to put it. It might not be stalker level.
No, not stalker
But he
level.
definitely
just
keeps
like
an eye on you.
very interested level.
Yeah.
And then I've got...
Like crushy styles.
calmness for advice for him. Which is interesting because, like, his intentions are just to, like, save you and be saved by you. This isn't, like, save me energy. This is just, like, I want to see where we can go together kind of energy. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Mutually uplifting.
I think he's definitely open to the
I stalk him on
possibility.
social media. Oh, shit, you're probably popping up on his Facebook, and he's like, who did? Let's look into that.
People I may know, huh?
Uh-huh. You guys be watching each other. Facts, though. This looks really good, though, honestly. I feel like this is stability. There might be some chaotic moments coming out here in the near future, but they're, like, good chaotic, you know? Like, this is the shit that changes your life forever. Do-do-do-do. Herald of change on its way.
I just pictured something funny.
What?
Them both stalking each other, so it's like 2 stalkers just in a bush with binoculars staring at each other.
Just stalking each other? Oh, my God.
Following each other around in circles all the time.
Oh, my God.
Just in a revolving door at the mall. Like.
That just makes me think of, like,
I'm
high
dead.
school, you know, when you like the boy, and you're like, I can't say anything, and you're like, why? He likes you, too. But I don't know, I'm so scared, I just can't. That's what that reminds me of. So they just chase each other.
Yep.
Oh my God, I love that. Kim, do you have any questions? This is a really good reading.
Yep. I think it's going to be interesting. I'm kind of excited to see where this goes.
A love canoodle? Or this love canoodle?
Kind of all of it. Like, I'm really excited to see where the new reading definitely leads us, but I also am kind of excited to see what happens for Kim here.
I feel like I'm back in high school. Oh my God, I love it.
For a second, I thought I said, oh, it does say baked. Okay, cool. I was like, for a second, I thought I said I definitely feel like I was baked in high school, or like I'm baked in high school.
Baked.
And I was like, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I remember. I remember those days. Bum, bum, bum.
What a fun thing.
What's a fun thing?
Oh, the love canoe.
Oh, the love canoodle?
It's mildly invasive. I'm just kidding. But still, I'm not.
It's all invasive. I'm a very invasive person.
We're invading.
I want to know everything about everybody. Let's go.
You're
Let's
invasive
go.
and you're hoarding the treasures.
Don't talk about your finger like that, Kim.
Yeah. Don't body shame your finger.
Don't.
That's harsh. You don't know what it's been through.
She knows exactly what it's been through.
Oh, what if that finger's doing weird shit while she's sleeping?
What?
Like tapping in the codes. Who knows?
Tapping in
Yeah,
those
that.
codes.
You're hoarding the treasures again.
You're not hiding it.
I was, but then I moved back.
This will not end up on YouTube. We're gonna get flagged. It's okay. I pulled the camera over so you can have a side that you can hide.
Oh, sweet biz. We're
Nice.
super sneaky.
I think I bake better now. What? What? What do you mean you bake better now? Bake cake better? Bake pot roast better? What do you mean? What do you mean? What is wrong with this? Why do I keep getting cards upside down? It's crazy.
I don't know.
Why is that
Doesn't that kind of always happen?
I'm pulling a card for
Can I
Shy.
see where the lighters too?
I want you
You
to
got all the
pull a
treasures.
card for me. After, or a Rooney Poonie. Okay, I'm pulling for Shy right now. Let's see it. Shiloh! Dude, this is the card I pulled for myself right before live. Perception. I feel like the way you see life is 100% a choice. And I feel like that's what this card reminds us of. If you decide your life's shitty and you want to look at that side of life, then you can. If you decide your life is amazing, then you can look at that side of life too. You know, you like, there's always duality within everything, and it's up to you to decide what side you're going to look at, I guess. The good or the bad. Boom. That's your advice.
Boom.
Careful where you are putting your perception. What's my advice? I want a Rooney Poonie. Yeah.
Throw a rune at you.
I'll keep you guys updated. I'm sure I'll be having Ashley doing readings on it. I got you, girlfriend.
That's kind of what I meant when I was like, I'm excited to see where this goes. I'm pretty sure.
The evolution.
I'm pretty sure we're going to be there for the play for play. We're like
That's
the John Madden of these people's dating lives.
Jessica, I got wisdom. They're saying everything that you need to know, you've already experienced the hardships of it. You've already learned the lessons. You will not get tricked, or you will not be duped, or you will not fall victim to the same traps that you have in your past, and that you need to trust in your wisdom that'll get you through to the other side. Get you through to the other side. Break on through.
Okay.
Play for play.
I had to check if you knew the lyrics to that or not. That's part of the constant movement.
What?
I'm rambling.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you are. At least they can hear you.
Yeah.
Good. I'm so glad to hear that, Jessica. Is that what the back of my head looks like?
Whoa.
What of you?
I didn't even think of that.
That's what it looks like. Oh, no. No, no, no. This side's kind of messed up. It's been a long day, you guys. That's so funny. What does it say?
We have initiation in reversed.
We have what?
Initiation in reversed. So I was trying to
Figure
read
out
into
how
it. I
not
feel
to
like you're getting
upset me.
snitched on. No.
Oh, no.
I feel like you're getting snitched on.
Still no DNA test, but not.
But I think
brushing it.
what's
I feel
really
you, girl.
what's really resonating with me in the description though, that's why I kind of had to read it a couple times because I have to wait for whatever kind of rings
Yeah,
to like
yeah.
so. It says you may feel overwhelmed with exhaustion from meeting obstruction upon obstruction in your passage. Yet always you have a choice. You can see this apparent negativity as bad luck, or you can recognize it as an obstacle course, a challenge specific to the initiation you're presently undergoing. Then each setback, each humiliation becomes a test of character. When your inner being is shifting and reforming on a deep level, patience, constancy, and perseverance are called for. So stay centered, see the humor, and keep your faith firm. I was going to say, I could explain it, but that about does, I think. I think as long as it's like, you just kind of keep a smile on it, you know, you just keep the faith that everything you're
Basically,
doing is...
Life's hard, wear a helmet.
Mm,
Voice tough. Head down.
No.
Book up. I honestly, that's 100% how I feel though. I feel
get
like
that.
I am just going and going, and it's
But
like
I think
obstacle after
that's-
obstacle that I keep overcoming, but it's just never ending. And that's exactly how I feel.
But I think that's what it's saying. You should stop feeling in a sense. I
What?
don't want to say it's like to stop feeling that way, but
How
it's
are you
saying
gonna
but
do
like
that?
look at it as like an obstacle course because like a lot of times obstacle courses like you do them for fun. I think that's what it's trying to say is like look at it more like even like driving. Like it sounds silly, but like when you dodge the deer, but you have to do something kind of cool and tricky to get out of it in the moment, or like when you have to like drift around the corner because it's snowing, you do something cool in order to get over it. Like kind of look at it more like that way. Like
Well,
look at how cool I am doing this shit and getting over it.
I do. I'm proud of myself when it's done. Like I am just in those situations. During though, I am fucking not for it, wishing this wasn't happening.
That's fair.
I'm dealing with it, but like, and oftentimes at the end, like you said, the obstacle course, whatever, you're like, fuck it, yeah, I am. Fuck yeah, look what I just did. Does that mean I wanted to do that? No. Does that mean I'm glad that happened? Fuck no. Does that mean I appreciate that I got through it and it's cool? Yeah, but like, So that's interesting because that's exactly how I feel. It's just like obstacle after obstacle.
But it says, so stay centered, see the humor, and keep your faith firm.
I do. That's why we went kayaking, swimming, had a good time today, even though we're hitting obstacle after obstacle. Right?
So, yeah.
What do you mean, sort of? What, have I been negative today? Have I been down in the dumps?
No, that's fair.
Have I been worried about anything?
That's a fair point.
Exactly.
You are doing exactly.
Am I having
that.
fun? I'm trying to. Staying positive. Look, I take my advice. I do. Don't I? Just saying. It's accurate. Oh, Christy. Hey, what's up? That's 100%. 100% everybody right now. Look at the golden beetle climbing up the side. I got a golden beetle. Oh, he's climbing up the wall. Oh, he fell. He was so close to the top.
Oh, did he fall?
That's how I feel.
Oh, I see him scattering
Crawling
up
to the top of my hill, my mountain, and you get so close, and you just fall. He's being careful. Oh, and we fell halfway down this time. See? This is life right here.
All the way down.
Just disappointing.
Look at you.
Come on, buddy. I need to put a stick in there now.
I think that's what
This poor guy, he went a different way. He's like, oh, he's going to fly now. Sorry, I should be letting you guys watch this play-by-play. It's very intense. We all have off days, and those deserve to be seen as well and honored.
That's true.
That is facts, Autumn. That is facts. Oh my goodness. I think those off days, like, I mean, you know, the rain teaches you to appreciate the rainbow, right? The moon teaches you to miss the sun. Whatever, right? Obviously, the yin and yang, they all have their places. That doesn't make the yang more enjoyable, just makes it factual. But that's why I feel like right now in the energy, everybody's being super encouraged to, like, find adventure, find excitement, is because it isn't easy right now. A lot of us are facing many obstacles, and I feel like if you can just remember to take a breath and try to focus on the positive, even if it's not super easy, I feel like it does make life a lot better and a lot easier, and you get through the hard times quicker and all that good shit. But yeah, I definitely resonated with that room. Oh, shoot-a-doo. Oh my god, it just was 11:11. We missed it. No. Right as I, like, looked at it, I swear.
Or you were saying it right when you needed to.
I guess so. Anywhozer. If you guys want a free card, you can comment your name down below. Down below, skis. You guys can get around. 2, can you draw a card for Robert? I'm making him listen in. What? Jessica? Whoa. Are you drunk?
Are you an AI?
Jessica. Robert, you need to be honest. You're not being honest with yourself, or maybe even the people around you. But right now, the universe is saying, be real, bro. Be real. Alright, short, sweet. They're literally saying that's all you need to hear right now. Be real.
I have the self in reverse. That's kind of fucked up.
Be real, bro. Be real. What are you lying about?
I mean, a lot of times my runes confirm, but not that quickly and blatantly. I mean, that's pretty much it. I think you're off center right now, man. I mean, once you get back to center, you'll be good to go.
Da-da-da-da-da. See, we all got our struggles.
We just started all kinds of shit. I'm just kidding.
Christy. Christy. We got acceptance, girlfriend. Christy. Geraldine? Like
Huh?
OG of Geraldine? Geraldine? Anyways, Christy, I got acceptance. You need to accept some kind of reality that you're living in right now. You need to accept... I don't know, there's something about, like... I feel like you're worried about the other shoe dropping, but they're saying, accept your happiness. Everything's chill. You worrying about the other shoe dropping is, like, not accepting that. It's like accepting fear. Da-da-da.
And I have the joy rune. Accept your joy. Live in it. Embrace it. It's
joy,
real.
Joy. That's it, yeah. Accept that shit.
Yep.
Accept that shit.
You can't be happy unless you let yourself be happy.
Geraldine! Oh my god, okay. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, see, these are my card directions. They're all upright. And I just fixed them because I was having a weird problem. Anyways, the integrity card came up in reverse. To me, I feel like this is saying you're not being real true to yourself right now. I feel like your morals, your integrity, whatever, you're making compromises. Not being.
I think you're dead on.
I just feel like you're like compromising yourself. So I want to say like soul, like you're like corrupting your soul a little bit. You need to have a little more integrity with the way that you're holding yourself and like dealing with yourself and others, especially others. Are you being real? Are you being upfront? Are you doing this for the betterment of yourself and the people around you, or is it like self-serving and detrimental to the people around you? You know, I don't know. There's just some realness there, Geraldine. It just came out the way I wanted to come out. What are you getting?
I have constraint in reverse. So I think it's saying, like, right now, like, it's a great teacher disguised as the bringer of pain and limitation. It's been said, only the moment of greatest darkness do we become aware of the light within and come to recognize the true creative power of the self. So I think, in an aspect, kind of like what I'm actually saying is, right now, whatever you're doing, it's going to bring you back to the light. But right now, in a sense, you're not in it. Like, you're kind of like running around who you are.
It's funny too because you say you're never around anyone. I feel like this is social media. This is your presence with other people and what you're doing on a like virtual connectivity level.
In any interaction, I would say.
Yeah,
general, yeah.
There's something going on there for shizzle.
So you doubt yourself. So the constraint, like, you're probably not saying what needs to be said, or you're probably not acting where you need to be acting. Like, you're showing, in a sense, the wrong constraint, or you're acting outside of it.
Yeah. Yep. That was a heavy. Let me pull you one more. I want to pull you one more. Acceptance. It's cool though. We're all fucking human and we all make mistakes. And it's time to like just, accept your position in the world and understand that you're gonna be just fine. You're gonna be just fine. Just fine.
You're so darn cute.
Are you in a relationship? I'm supposed to be working on social media, but I'm a bot. Scared. What?
What? You're a bot, bro? Triggered.
Triggered. Triggered. What are you talking about? What?
I'm a bit scared.
Oh. You sure?
Sure you're not a bot? You have to tell me if you are.
I know, for real. As we're talking about, like, integrity and, like, being real with people on social media.
Is this even a picture of you? I'm just kidding.
Is this even a picture of you? Well, even your name is Autumn Wolf, right?
Oh, like
I thought
a
your
wolf
name
in
was even
sheep's
Autumn.
clothing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, your cover's blown. Go
Bye,
get.
Christy. Good night.
I'm just kidding. Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. Don't.
Go get out of here, Fed. I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I think it's just about probably being real with people. Like, let's say you're friends with somebody and maybe you're interested in more. And, it's just about, like, not pretending just to be their friend, being real with them that you want more than just friendship or, anything, really. Anything.
I mean,
I do have a boyfriend. So I wonder if it's with that because I got loyalty, too. Are you being weird because you're being insecure? Because everybody's been insecure lately in relationships. And do you feel like things have been off, or have you been feeling off in your relationship? Dude, my fucking nose. I'm gonna cut it off. I'm gonna just cut it right off.
Or even could that loyalty be like? Cause
look at it. I also got the loyalty card.
But could that even be like staying true to herself though, like being loyal to herself, and like maybe that's what it is. Like, don't be nervous to go out. Like, be yourself. Go on social media because it'll work out. Like, if you're supposed to be working there, do it, and just be yourself when you do it. So there's nothing to be nervous about. So that loyalty maybe is like maintain that sense of self. and keep that as long as like because social media is greasy and it's slippery
Yeah.
and the folks in it aren't always nice. You could DoorDash. What I
You
did.
can do anything, yeah. You can do anything.
Or this is a good nudge to get you to actually open up to yourself and get on social media and do it.
Maybe that's what the integrity is about. Maybe you're being too lazy.
Ooh.
Oh shit! I'm that girl too, home slice. I'm so fucking lazy.
They're saying
Sometimes
get to
it's
work.
wild. Like I literally have to walk 2 minutes away from my fucking bed to go to work, and I'm like, oh no.
It's so true though. I think it's through her
Lazy.
mood. Like I woke her up from her
Millennials,
nap
man.
for work, and she's been mildly grumpy ever since.
For real, I was like, I'm gonna take a nap. It was a long day, you know, and I want to be like good and primed for you guys. And so like, I went to take a nap. They woke me up at like 8:30. And I was like, yes, okay, all right, okay. I'm just like, I love sleep. Okay.
She's addicted.
We have a million children, and our life is always so busy. Even when it's not busy, it's like busy.
Yep.
It's just always kind
Because there's
of
always pending
busy.
duties.
Yeah.
There's always pending duties. So it's like you're
Yeah.
kind of sitting in that like, oh, it's downtime, but is it? No,
Is
because you're
it?
thinking about dinner. You're thinking about when you should be cooking dinner.
Amen.
You're thinking about where are the kids and what was that noise?
Where
why
the
is
kids
there
and
no
what is that
noise?
noise? Amen. That's
Right.
exactly. Yes, 100%.
And the 5 minutes always feels like 30 seconds.
Yes.
But then all of a sudden it's 2 hours, and you're like, what the fuck?
No, facts. Facts, though.
Kids put you in a time loop.
Just 5 more minutes. Please. Yes. It's so bad, because, like, I don't know. And it's funny because, like, I don't really sleep over, like, 5 to 6 hours. Like, it's normally the longest I'll sleep. But I don't really sleep under 2 hours either. I don't sleep, like, I don't take baby naps.
I don't know. Yeah, when we went
I ain't
to
about
when
these
we
baby
went
nap lives.
when we went on our big drive, you slept for 10 hours straight.
That
And you
was
slept
weird.
hard.
That was weird, though,
You
because
were out cold.
the night before I slept for, like, 2.5 hours. It was horrible. Then we drove for like 18 hours. It wasn't really that long, but I'm being dramatic. It was like 20 hours in 2 days. But still, we drove a very long time, and I slept barely any. And it was like extreme anxiety trip from Crazyville, USA. Like, I don't know what the hell.
It was like an obstacle course.
Like, people were trying to run us off the road. Like, it was insane.
Yeah, semis were trying to murder us.
People done lost their minds that day. I don't know what the hell was going on,
People
but I was
throwing
over
jet
it.
skis, red flag.
Red flag.
I'm sorry, if anyone's from Indiana here,
Dude.
I've had enough confirmation. You guys are mean, terrible drivers, and I love passing you because it pisses every one of you off.
And we timeline jumped. I'm convinced of it because we were cruising along, and then this pink fucking Jeep with like Hawaiian flower floral imprint thingies comes by us for a second time after we passed it. It was insane. It literally tripped my brain hole out. Didn't make sense to me. I was yelling at Shiloh, which was not nice of me, but I was losing my shit. I was losing it. Wasn't that crazy?
You weren't really yelling at me. I just didn't want to
Well,
believe it was the same
I
fucking
was
Jeep
just like,
because it didn't make
"Tell
enough
me,
sense.
how?"
I was like, did two people buy the same car?
I thought it was maybe for a second a pack of like, you know, gal pals at the local car show.
No, we were
They all
actually
got their
headed
cute
to Indiana. That's what bit
little-
us in the ass.
Pink ones, but
And then on our way there, right before we leave, I'm telling Ashley how much I have a hard time driving with people from Indiana. And we get as far as maybe Chicago, and what pulls out in front of us? A big truck with 2 jet skis and big fat Indiana plate on the back. So like, we know where he's going to where we're going. So the whole time there, like literally, this guy was the bane of my existence for like 4.5 hours.
And it was really crazy too because on that trip, Shiloh manifested a fairy.
I sure did.
I swear to God. Relationship goals, definitely. He literally was like at the beginning of the trip
I
for no
manifested a
reason
lot
at
on
all.
that trip for
You
no
really
reason.
did.
I was just playing.
The beginning though, he was just for no reason. We're gonna see a ferry today. We're just gonna, babe, I just feel it. We're gonna see a ferry on our trip, and I was like, what the fuck? Okay.
We were talking about
Sure.
manifesting, and I was like, fuck it, we're gonna see a ferry
We're
today.
gonna see a ferry, and we did. At the gas station, there was a lady with fucking fairy ears on. What the fuck? Like, what?
And her hair cut short and
What?
like spray
so you
painted
can
pink.
really see the ears, you know? She's got like a buzz cut. You can really see those ears. I
Yeah.
couldn't believe that. I was so dead.
It was a
I
fairy.
was so dead. It was straight up a fairy. It's crazy.
Driving a little tiny car.
Crazy.
And then like just to, like we saw her at the gas station, and then just to prove a point, we were at Culver's, and they're
She
like,
pulled up
we're the
again.
only car. They're like, here, wait by the window, and then we wait by the window, and then
She pulls right up.
she pulls into the other line that's been there the whole time, and is right next to us.
It was crazy. It was so crazy.
And then she kind of looked at us and like smirked because like I think she
Oh, right.
remembered seeing us from the gas station as well.
For a furry. She's furry, man.
What else did I manifest? Nice guys in black Chevys.
Yep, you did. You did manifest that. I tried to get you to manifest us $1 million, but we're still waiting on that one.
It's ignoring me.
What is?
The $1 million manifestation. I've been trying to leave me
I
every day.
know.
Every single day.
I know. Come on, guys. $1 million, everybody. We could just all manifest. We all instantly become millionaires. All 7 of us.
We would fuck the economy up.
There's only 7 of us.
That's enough.
7 millionaires would fuck the economy up.
If we tried hard enough.
Oh, well, it's not a mission.
Why
Do we
not?
want to fuck the economy up?
Let's shatter the
What's
structure.
happening?
Let's shatter the structure.
What? Thank you so much for
If
the
it's magic
card
money
of
we just got, might as
the
well.
insight. You're so welcome, babe.
We get magic money for a reason.
I want to make my own money. That's what I wish. Like,
What, like print it? That's illegal.
no.
I'm just kidding. I know what you meant.
I was like, chill out, chill out, chill out.
You want to do something to generate a good income.
You know, like fairy, like treasure. You know how we're always like treasures, like that, like that. I want
Yeah.
something like that, like Ashley Bucks.
You're-
For
You're edging towards culty again.
no, it's like instead of gold, it's crystals. It's what? It's,
For some reason, my brain just
is
thought of
this
Sonic.
culty?
No,
Is it-
I mean, yes.
I,
That's part of why I was laughing, because my brain was like, Sonic cult. Sonic cult. And then my ADHD just fucking ran with it, so I just kind of laughed.
I just don't like money.
Neither do cults. But yet, for some reason,
I swear I'm
they
not trying
tend
to
to
start a
amass
cult.
tons of it.
I'm like over here just fucking crying.
That's what they tell their followers. We don't like money, but you got to give us yours because we need it so that you don't have to like money because you won't have any. So why would
No,
you
I'm not
like
trying to take anyone's
it?
money.
Not yet. Not yet.
Stop it! Stop
I'm
it!
kidding.
Stop it! Oh my god, I'm dead.
She's been trying to start a cult since we met, and then
I
she's been
can't.
trying to gaslight me into believing it's not true.
I'm not.
I'm
we were
on to
watching. We were watching.
The jig is up.
I literally say this all the time. I'm like, okay, it's like I want this like community, but like not a cult. Cause I do. I want to be out in the woods. I want to be self-sustaining.
She calls it a compound.
Compost. I just don't know what I'm making it.
I
don't
think
realize-
she's gonna accidentally make a cult. That's what's gonna happen. Because honestly, the whole time she's like, "But you should really check out the Twin Flames journey." And I was like, "That's a cult." And she's like, "No, not that though." And I'm like, "No, look into it." And then she just wouldn't look into it. And then all of a sudden she just looked into it like last week, and she's like, "Babe, we gotta stop talking about this Twin Flames thing." And I'm like, "Yeah, I
was like-
fucking know."
But they were crazy. They were like, you will be with this person because they are your twin flame, and like
Yeah,
assigning them to each other. It was nuts.
And I don't mean.
We are all going to
Kim,
follow
we know
her
you're in
into
the
the
cult.
woods. I'll be there.
We know you're in the cult, Kim. We already know. You're gonna be there. Sarfar and Sar Close are gonna be there, but Sar Close won't be as close. It's gonna be weird just to fuck us up. Sarfar will be close, but Sar Close will be far.
I am so dead. This is literally why we wanted to start the podcast, because this is how our conversations go.
Yeah.
This is literally.
This is pretty much.
But
what
we
you
talk
can
about
see
some
it.
like very deep shit.
Weird,
as
mind
well.
blowing shit.
But then, comes back to the cult.
Well, then
Every
forget
time.
it a day later and talk about it again.
Oh my gosh.
But seriously, I've had to talk her away from a cult. And she's not even doing it on purpose. That's
I'm
the most.
not.
It's like
I'm
she's
really
just wandering into cult territory all the time, and I have to be like, no.
I'm like, what?
Come back over here.
That looks. Oh.
She's like, but no, we can be self-sustaining, and we don't have to pay taxes. I'm like, yeah, like most cults.
You know what? Fuck it. We're a cult. Come on down. At least. Come on down.
People be like, there's a cult, and there's just this guy that walks around outside the fence shooting food and, like, keeping it clean as weed whacking. That's me, because I don't want to be misconstrued for the weird leader.
You know what, though? If it's a cult to be nice and honest and love each other and kind and all that shit, then fuck it. I'm in a cult. Cult of...
That's what they all say. Every
What?
one of them.
See, but it's true,
They've
right?
just covered every base. That's what sucks. What sucks though is every cult has ruined every well-intended anything.
Or has society.
Because
okay.
they have found a way to sink their teeth in and benefit from good intentions, and that's what sucks. Is anything you do with good intentions sounds culty.
What if the reason
Churches
why
are cults.
it's been so publicized, like the cult action or whatever, is because society wants us to refrain from going out and doing our own thing or doing things differently. So they make sure to put a huge spotlight on the few people who were psychos because, as we know, in the world, there are a few crazies out there.
What do you know about Waco?
Waco?
Yeah.
I don't. But what I'm trying to say is that, what if society is trying to make us believe that this, culty thing is, horrible, but the reality is these are people trying to, go outside the system for the most part, create something different, and it's just, unfortunately, the power corrupted a few of the fucking crazies, but...
No, you're not wrong.
And then we just brand it with cult and make it sound horrible and terrifying, so you never leave,
Mm-hmm. We've demonized
Daddy,
the term cult, that's
Daddy
for sure.
Government's teat, we need him, and so we're gonna,
Well,
whatever.
and they make cult sound scary to get you on to keep you in Christianity in a sense.
I'm just saying.
And in all fairness, but Autumn, to answer that, it's not a cult if we keep to ourselves. That's exactly what a cult is.
That she's
they do
right
nothing
though.
but keep to themselves. They actually.
But why is that instantly stamp you as a cult member?
It doesn't.
Because
That's
you
why
don't
I'm
want to
just-
be a part of society.
I'm just having so much fun with this.
I'm gonna bang bang. I don't know why I said that. That's what I'm gonna do.
Because you're talking cults. That's what they all do.
I give up. I cannot. I surrender.
But honestly, in reality, churches kind of are cults because the definition of cult is a religion outside of conformity, and that's how Christianity started.
What?
It was basically a cult. That's why they were fed to lions and shit.
That's why they don't want us to start a new one, because what if ours is better? And everybody goes to the new one. And so
Okay,
they
we're
make
not
it
gonna-
so scary.
We're
What
not
if
going
they...
to find any way
Oh
to-
my god, see confirmation. And what if the Kool-Aid that the people drank wasn't even... What if the Big Daddy government came in and poisoned the Kool-Aid? It was never a
No,
suicide
baby,
attempt.
it was filmed.
Okay, but I'm just saying.
I
You know.
mean-
But wait, we know they're sacrificing... Okay.
No, Waco's a better
Okay.
example because the government showed up with tanks and killed a lot of people.
See, what if...
They did it very drastically and in front of everybody.
Just like that, though.
We have to look at... we're going to watch something on Waco because I think you'll see a lot. Not in a bad way. I'm not saying
So-
you're ignorant or anything. I think it's just going to answer a lot of the questions that you're coming up with right now.
Okay. Waco.
Kim knows what Waco is. Is she still in here?
They use fear to recruit. Yeah. And not only that, but let's think about the influence that we know that
So does the
sell your
Army.
soul to the the devil or whatever bullshit. And so we know the influences at bay with the politics in our country. So what if they do something to these cults, to make them seem horrible or exacerbate it? Produce it like a producer in the background of a reality show. Yeah, it's not technically
sure there's
scripted, but
definitely
the
been
producers
some
back there
stifling.
pulling strings, ensuring certain outcomes. So what if some of these cults, somebody goes and pulls a few strings to ensure some negative outcomes, and then they publicize them, and yada yada yada.
Yep. I think that's definitely it. And I think that's where a lot of the painting every cult as a pedophile and a sadist. I think that's...
Yeah.
But what sucks, though, is there are a fuck ton, and the ones that everybody knows
Well, of
about
course.
were sadists and they
Of
were
course.
pedophiles. And
You're putting people in a
Yeah.
power position. There's of
Cult in
course
the
going to be,
community?
but see, I'm not
Oh,
looking
definitely.
to lead my
Right.
cult. I don't want to be the leader. I
Right.
don't want that. I want a society of people who give a fuck about each other and mind your own business at the same time. Like, it's not your life. Stop trying to live it.
A society of cooperation, not domination.
Yes, a society of cooperation. That's what I'm looking for. Sign up. DM me if you're interested. Let's get this done. A society of cooperation.
Kim, do you remember
we'll have a
Waco?
council, like a grand council, you know? And it'll be small, not like hundreds of people, you know, like our representatives or our house, you know, like our house and our,
I think zero
Senate.
government's the way to go.
well, I think a council is what's needed to be, because otherwise somebody will be in charge, like an individual. I don't think an individual needs to be in charge, but I think there needs to be like accountability in our society.
Well, of course.
So there needs to be
Well, I
some
think
kind of
there's more
council,
like a
a council of elders, or
I think it's like a council.
The
I
founders.
think we go back to the Greeks.
my
I think we go back to the Greeks. We look at this. We hold in a sense like.
the Greeks.
Just hear me out. Let me finish my story.
Okay, I'm hearing
Um,
you.
Well, basically, like what a lot of times, like what ancient Greeks used to do is when two people had a discernment, they brought it to the public
Thank you.
and they asked for public opinion.
Public opinion.
It's kind of like a Reddit for "Am I the asshole?" Basically, though, but it's out
Am I
it's out
the
live
asshole?
and in front of people, and we leave it up to the community. If someone's like, "Hey,
Yeah.
man, this guy stole my shit," well, the agreement was this. Well, this that's blah blah blah. Well, this person saw this. Like we basically, in a sense, hold court, and yet there's no judge. It's just like, in a sense, the Greeks or the Italians. You know, like at the end of the day, the crowd gets to pick, and it sucks.
So then, what if there's like mass hysteria, though?
Mass hysteria.
Yeah, you know, you look sort of like the guy that was in the alley, and the alley's been dealing with a lot of robberies lately, and so now everybody just deems you as guilty. What about that? Because people are crazy, and they jump on bandwagons. I
But
do it. I jump on
that
bandwagons
that
sometimes.
happens in the American process, anyways. You know how many innocent people are in prison right now, on death row at that.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like there should be like
It happens either way. So I think as long
council.
as we like, it's a council. Yeah, I mean, if we were in a perfect
It's
world,
sort
a
of
council
like
would
a-
work.
a
but
jury-
councils generally lead to communism, anyways.
it's like a jury of people, you know, and they can see. I feel like it's like our founding fathers, but we're gonna do it better, guys. Okay, just like that, but better. But kind of, I mean, like
Yeah.
our government system is not bad. What's bad is like all of the stupid little laws that get in the way
Well, I mean,
and
we-
can
yeah.
override our decisions. So like our House representatives literally are supposed to vote no matter what in the way
Right.
that we vote. However, if they decide that we're stupid and we don't know what we're talking about, they can overrule that vote. And they don't have to like really let us know what's going on, because most of their votes, like even when they're out loud, they don't really have to justify them if they don't want to. They don't have to like. It's crazy.
Even that, you know what? We could even ask, okay, who in this situation doesn't give a shit? Like, in a sense, we basically construct a jury. But we just lose all the formality and the bureaucracy of it. We actually
know.
deal with shit. Like, kind of like, I hate to say it, but that's how they did it back in the tribal days. Like, when everybody cooperated, if someone did something fucked up, they dealt with the social aspects of it, the ramifications. The reason people didn't get raped is because if you got raped, 4 dudes showed up at your house and thumped you. Like, it was over. Like, you know, stuff like that. Or not if you got raped, but if you raped
Damn.
somebody.
I don't know if I like.
I don't mean
justice
the actual.
within.
I don't mean the
personal
actual
hands,
like justice
revenge.
within, but I mean like if someone fucks up and they fuck up enough, and the collective believes that
They just get
there
cast
needs to be
out.
something. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. But I
Cast
mean,
out. You can go live a different way if you want to elsewhere. But like, if you want to live with us, you have to, you know, live like a decent human. If that's not like within your purview,
But I
then
mean,
like you
either way,
can
it
go
sucks
live
because
elsewhere.
small communities they tend to sway quickly. I mean, look at small towns. Look at how quick it takes for one person to become ostracized in a small town. The right person has to say, "I don't like that dude because of X," and as soon as that happens, give it a
Well,
week.
what's the alternative? We jail them?
No.
I'm just saying,
that's the
rather
question
than,
is,
like,
that's just
punishing
something we'd have
them.
to learn. That's something we'd have to figure out because without an authority, how do you handle
I don't know.
balance?
See, this is why we are lazy and we just keep allowing whatever chaos our current government puts on us, because
Well, it's like,
we literally
it's true
sit
that
here and
there's no
talk
need for
nonstop
authority,
about
but the
this.
problem is, if people know there's no authority, then bad people are gonna come.
I know. It's wild.
That's the thing.
It's really wild.
Or that freedom will breed bad people out of good people.
Yeah.
But the cool thing is that's part of a community, though. Is through I guess it's called community policing. Like, even if you look, like, there's certain neighborhoods where it's not just, like, you never see cops there, not just because of the fact that it's violent, or it might not even be a violent neighborhood at all. Sometimes the cops aren't there because nobody calls them. Because they handle shit in-house. They don't make it a spectacle. They don't involve finances. They don't involve fucking criminal records. They don't involve lawyers. They just handle shit properly.
Properly.
You know, like, there's like a
We'll just
cul-de-sac in every neighborhood
the
that's just like,
mafia
oh, this is
guys.
the
It'll
chill
be
vibe
fine.
cul-de-sac, you know, because that's what it is. It's chill. You know, it's not policed in a sense that where, like, you're gonna get punished or you're gonna get shunned. Like, people might look at you funny if you do fucked up shit.
That's the key word right there, I think, honestly. That's exactly what I want. I want fucking chill.
Yeah.
Dude, I just want chill. Like, everybody relax. I know we all have our struggles and our issues, but, like, we need to mother truck and chill.
Yep. Overall, I think that's even why, like worrying
Shiloh
about...
has a point. He does. He does.
I do that from time to time.
Oh, yeah. That's why I'm gonna marry you. Not a lot of people get points on me, but
That's why I'm one of the few people that intimidate you.
This person who wants to work with us on TikTok, you know, I thought it. Well, I think he
I'm getting
is.
body vibes.
But like, do you see who he's following?
Who?
He's only following like 400 people. But they're like.
He's not following you either, though.
No.
If he wants to work with you, why wouldn't he follow you?
Yeah.
I mean, we could always. Ain't gonna hurt to kick it. We can see what he's about. But I feel like a lot of these people probably like go on the lives, look for someone.
Look how many followers this one has.
I wonder how many 10K trends he jumped onto. I don't know. I always look at people on social media in the darkest light.
No, you're probably right. It's probably not.
I don't know. I mean, but I would hate to talk us out of a possible opportunity. That's why I say let's fucks with him, see what he's dangling.
The problem with today is the leaders overuse their power. Yes.
The problem today is the need for a leader. People should just behave without one.
Yeah.
We used to. Until competition became a thing. Someone wanted more than everybody else, and then it became a fight. And it just never ended. I don't believe anybody has the right to tell me what the fuck to do. I'm not going to do anything shitty. I'm not going to hurt nobody for no fucking reason. Leave me alone. I don't believe anybody is my leader in a sense. I just believe in good advice and guidance from people. Like I said, good intention is the main thing. The people who want to lead generally don't have the best intentions or the best viewpoint. It sucks. Most people that wind up leading and are good leaders didn't want to be leaders in the first fucking place. They just were headed somewhere fucking cool and people caught on.
Come with me.
So they just followed, you know? Like, most leaders don't ask for people to follow them. People just wind up.
And you'll see.
Yep. Good leaders don't spend millions of dollars to beg for votes. I think good leaders, just like Teddy Roosevelt, show up as a third party and rock the nation for a minute. And then he gets a little teddy bear named after him for being a nice guy.
She goes, it really shouldn't be that easy, but we are humans that can't.
I don't even think it's about the humans. I think it's just about the structure that the humans exist in.
Yeah.
The humans can. But with the structure being what it is, weak, ignorant, selfish people are the ones that get to be in power.
Yeah.
Most of them are driven by ego. Most of them are driven by insecurity. Most of them are driven by greed, lust, whatever the fuck it is.
It's crazy.
They're not driven for the betterment of everybody else. Sure, it might be a side effect of what they do, or it might be the guys they run over, but most people in that amount of power, once you get above local government, kind of don't give a shit about the masses. I really don't believe it. I think most of the senators won't stand for what they stand for because they're afraid of either getting chastised or a bullet in the head. This whole thing's going to hell. I had to catch it, and now it is giving up on us. I think we're good. We made it. Can everybody still hear us?
Can you hear us?
And I think at the end of the day, it's living proof. Like, humans are flawed, and we shouldn't be told who to follow. I think we should follow who we believe.
Yeah.
Especially because I don't like being told what to do.
Nope.
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit. Dude, look at these.
Like I said, I do like suggestions and good advice.
I want to show you, Kim, everybody that's in here. Found these cool. This does not do it justice.
Well, Kim's already signed on to the cult, so we got to make her feel special. That's how we get the hooks in there. Show her the rocks.
Show her the rocks. Isn't this cool? We're gonna polish these up, and they're gonna look way cooler. These are like some of the coolest rocks ever that we found today. These lights and this camera is not justice, I feel like.
We did hit the jackpot, though.
This is like pink. You can't even. It's like a pink quartz. This camera is sucky for this. I found the cool ones to show you the coolest ones. This has got like this peach quartz in it. It's like this peach colored quartz.
That's your new money right there.
What'd you say? That's your new money.
Pocket
right?
rocks.
That's right!
This is worth 10 pocket rocks.
This is worth 10 pocket rocks. 10 pocket rocks. This one's crazy because it's got can you see that? These white things? These white things are like coming out of it, like sort of like if the inside was crystals and it like squeezed out of these little holes in the rock. That's what it looks like in real life. It's like these little white things that are sticking out are like quartz, but they're like bubbling out of the actual brown rock. It looks cool. I don't know how to explain it any other way than what I just did, but yeah. This is like clear, milky quartz. It's like that. It's the stuff in the crystals that we were showing you earlier, those big ones.
I'm just picturing you doing readings for pocket rocks.
Pocket rocks! Give me a pretty rocks.
Tell me what's special about this rock so I can gauge the energy
So this is
exchange.
hard to see too, but it's got a whole bunch of like that peachy quartz again. And we're gonna polish this bitch and it's gonna look so dope. I'm so very excited.
Just imagine trying to make it rain, but all money is pocket rocks.
Make it
You're just
rain.
making it hail like Daniel Tosh said. Just throwing rocks at people. It's because I like you.
This is like. Can't
I'm
see
giving
how
you money.
cool
Why
these
are you crying?
I need a cooler camera, baby, for the pocket rocks. They don't see how cool they are. They're so whoa.
You need a
That's a
Samsung
$100
phone.
bill. See, Kim gets it. Okay.
I know she gets it. That's why I was saying, imagine making it rain, but with pocket rocks. You're just throwing rocks at people that you like. It's my money. Quit crying.
This one was cool. This one's that. See, this one looks like pink as fuck out. Oh no, I still see it. Okay.
The sun definitely showed us what they are, so we do know what they are.
So this one has like all these pink streaks. It's a huge quartz, but it has these pink like veins that run through it. It's super cool. Super cool.
She's very excited.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're
love it.
excited because.
No,
you
I'm
should
saying
be.
you are.
Oh, I was like, good, Kim, because this is exciting.
See, she's that excited. She's projecting her excitement.
I'm
onto
glad you're
others.
down, Kim. You're my kind of people.
Kim's in the call for sure.
Kim is for sure in the call. You guys, we're not starting a call. We're just kidding.
At least not on purpose.
We're just kidding. And I'm sorry that my rocks don't look pretty yet. We're going to polish them, and in 3 to 4 weeks, you're going to see exactly what the fuck I'm talking about, okay? All right? It's going to be amazing. You're going to see that $100 bill. Kim, you're going to be like, you found that? And I'm going to be like, yeah. Yeah. I know you couldn't tell, but now you can. That's our money for our cult, definitely. Bucket rocks! That's a 5 buckets rock. Give me your fiver.
I'm gonna have so much fun donating to people I dislike.
What?
I'm gonna donate lots of money to people I don't like. Really hard and fast.
Stop it. Stop it. Oh my god.
Quit crying, it's my charity.
Won't need the government at all. Pocket rocks. crossbody camera off, and I didn't. And when I got to the edge of the pond to get out, it was heavy. Couldn't get off, and the bear was gonna catch me. I made myself like, oh my god, this is a dream you have? Well, water is like renewal, rebirth, fluidity. It's like life force. So if you're on the edge of that,
Sounds like you gotta release a burden.
Bear is like symbolism of like strength and protection.
Yeah, and if it's fucking chasing you, it means that it probably wants you to get rid of something you're holding on to so you have a better chance.
Huh.
And if the water has something to do with it,
That's the integrity part. So I don't listen to my intuition. And shit, she thought about it. She figured that shit out.
you interpreted your own dream.
I went to
You
this
did it.
total dude. What?
Wow.
And that's after the allergy pills. That's insane. Crazy. I don't listen to my intuition, maybe. I think so. I think that's exactly what it's saying.
Well, I think Kim's right too. It takes courage. You gotta have courage to listen to it. You gotta be willing to like accept the woo aspect that it might actually be a fucking sign.
Whoa, whoa.
33,000 likes.
Huh?
33,000 likes.
Oh, 3-3.
And only 5 people in here. That means we got arthritis in the chat.
Yeah, throw it up in the chat.
Okay, Kim, you can stop. Jeez, I feel like your thumb's gonna fall off.
Kimberly. This is another one of those tumor rocks. So weird.
Whoa, whoa.
Right, I'm gonna stop.
She's throwing rocks at me. Oh, I can make my own runes. That'd be fun.
You could make your own.
We could use fun rocks.
That would actually be
And I will
very
sell
cool.
them to the collective. It'll give me something to fidget
I
with,
have a
too.
Dremel,
I like carving.
and you could definitely use that to do that.
And you like painting. I'll just carve them, you paint them.
That'd be so fun. You guys, we're gonna make crystal rock money runes. It's gonna be great.
And we could throw them at people we don't like and just call them charity donations.
I really thought about writing a book for real. You should. Everybody should write a book.
Everybody should write a book.
My fingers move in my sleep from all the tapping. Writing a book for real. You should. Everybody should write a book.
Everybody should write a book.
My fingers move in my sleep from all the tapping I do.
So much it's killing your phone's battery.
Oh my god, my phone's battery is dying. Going tippity tap
I can
tap
just
tap.
picture it
I know.
in your sleep.
Ah, I love it. I love it. I love it. It's midnight. Well, we're probably gonna get the
It
F
sure
off
is.
of here. Holy hell. But this is fun, you guys.
This was fun.
This is a good time.
We made up a new reading, The Love Canoe.
Canoodle. Love canoodle. Yeah, I love that. I love canoe. That's a good read, too.
It is.
I'll add her to the list. Thanks for inspiring that, Kim. Oh,
That's what got you into the cult. Good job.
Yeah, that was your action point right there. Very fun. Lots of laughter. That's right. That's right. Alright, guys. I'm going to catch some sleep before I see you in the morning. But I will be back on at 9 a.m. and we will be back on tomorrow night, too, again, okay? Alright, guys. I love you so much. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.